Magkaiba-iba tayong mga Pilipino. Magkakaiba tayo ng pinanggalingan.
Matatagpuan tayo saan man sa mundo.
Magkakaiba tayo ng estado sa buhay.
Magkakaiba tayo ng salita.
At kulay sa politika.
Pero magkakatulad ang pangarap natin.
Para sa Pilipinas.
At sa bawat Pilipino, disente at ligtas na buhay.
At magandang kinabukasan.
Nasa ating lahat ang responsibilidad.
Sa bawat kandidato.
Sa bawat botante.
At sa mga tagapagbalitang gagabay sa desisyon ng mamamayan.
Para makamit ang pangarap ng ating minamahal na bayan.
Kaya ngayong eleksyon, maging tapat, mapanuri at patas.
Sa isip, sa salita at sa gawa.
Lahat tayo
Dapat totoo.
The GMA News and Public Affairs Election 2022 Advocacy.
Ikinararangal ko pong ihandog sa inyo ang GMA News and Public Affairs Advocacy para sa eleksyon 2022 para sa patas at matalinong desisyon sa mga susunod nating iluluklok sa pwesto. Ako po ang inyong kapuso, Mike Enriquez. Ngayong eleksyon 2022, ang buong sambayanang Pilipino dapat totoo.
Noong eleksyon 2019, ang ating panawagan at panata, pusuan ang totoo. Kaya lumibot tayo sa iba't ibang panig ng bansa para ipakilala at isulong ang mga katangian ng kandidatong totoo.
Pusuan ang totoo!
Ngayong eleksyon 2022, sa harap ng hamon na ibangon ang ating bayan, lahat tayo, ang mga kandidato, ang mga botante, at ang pagbabalitang gagabay sa bayan, dapat totoo.
Ang mga tatakbo, dapat totoo.
Totoong may paninindigan para sa tama. Dapat patapat, hindi magnanakaw o tiwali.
Totoong may plataforma at konkretong solusyon sa mga isyong dapat tugunan.
Magpapakatotoo sa kanilang mandato at totoo ang hangad na makapaglingkod.
Hindi personal na kapakanan ang itataguyod.
At dahil nasa atin ang responsibilidad,
Na iboto ang karapat-dapat na kandidato.
Ang paninindigan ng mga botanteng Pilipino.
Dapat totoo. Magsaliksik tungkol sa kandidatong susuportahan. Alamin ang kanilang track record.
At huwag basta maniwala.
Sa sabi ng iba o ng mga tumatakbo.
Himayin ang kanilang mga plano.
At suriin ang mga proyektong kanilang isinusulong.
Pahalagahan, bigyang dangal, at ipaglaban ang boto. Huwag magpabayad sa sino mang kandidato.
Tumulong sa pagpapalaganap ng katotohanan.
At huwag magkakalat ng fake news.
Ang GMA News and Public Affairs sa pagbabalita ngayong eleksyon, mananatiling totoo.
walang takot na ihahayag ang mga problema ng lipunan para mamulat ng mga kandidato at botante sa totoong kalagayan ng bayan.
Ang mga ibabalita, walang itatago. Lahat dadaan sa masusing pagsisiyasat. Lahat ng panig, pakikinggan at bibigyang boses.
Totoong pagbabantay ang gagawin. Susuriin ang mga plataforma at posisyon ng mga kandidato sa iba't ibang issue para magabayan ang mga Pilipino sa paggawa ng desisyong mahalaga sa ating kinabukasan.
Ang ating pagbabalita, noon at higit pa sa ngayon, walang kikilingan, walang poprotektahan, walang kasinungalingan.
Ngayong eleksyon 2022, ang mga kandidato, ang mga botante, at ang pagbabalitang gagabay sa bawat Pilipino, lahat tayo, dapat totoo.
Dapat totoo. The GMA News and Public Affairs Election 2022 Advocacy.
Looking for news and latest information?
Yung pala almost more than a minute na pala ako hindi humihinga.
Watch GMA News and Public Affairs. Stand for truth.
The digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week.
Binabaril kami talaga pag nasalaot kami. So kami, ano ang laban namin doon?
Dalawang ranger po namin ay pinagpuputokan po ng baril.
In-depth documentaries on issues, special report,
and analysis on local and global affairs.
Mukhang hindi naman seryoso si Presidente na i-terminate yung MBFA.
Na wala tayong asahan sa Western Pharmaceuticals kasi nabili na yun eh.
That matter for every Filipino.
Oh. Sobra.
Gusto na lang daw po niyang umuwi na doon na lang daw po siya mamatay sa Pilipinas.
Empowered by young producers and innovative mobile journalists.
Catch us at GMA News and Public Affairs TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube channels. Stand with us
stand for truth. Looking for news and latest information?
Yung pala almost more than a minute na pala ako hindi humihingi.
Watch GMA News and Public Affairs, stand for truth.
The digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week.
Binabaril kami talaga pag nasalaot kami. So kami, ano ang laban namin doon?
Dalawang ranger po namin ay pinagpuputokan po ng baril.
In-depth documentaries on issues, special report,
And analysis on local and global affairs.
Mukhang hindi naman seryoso si Presidente na i-terminate yung MBFA.
Na wala tayong asahan sa Western Pharmaceuticals kasi nabili na yun eh.
That matter for every Filipino.
Oh. Sobra.
Gusto na lang daw po niyang umuwi na. Doon na lang daw po siya mamatay sa Pilipinas.
Empowered by young producers and innovative mobile journalists.
Catch us at GMA News and Public. Looking for news and latest information? Watch GMA News and Public Affairs, stand for truth.
the digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week. In-depth documentaries on issues, special report,
And analysis on local and global affairs that matter for every Filipino.
Looking for news and latest information? Watch GMA News and Public Affairs, stand for truth.
the digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week. In-depth documentaries on issues, special report,
And analysis on local and global affairs that matter for every Filipino.
Empowered.
Hi, I'm AJ Benson. I'm 25 years old. I'm 6'4". I play the forward/guard position for the CSB Blazers. It's a privilege to do that for my brother/pinsan, Justin Gutang. You're gonna see all our work that we put in, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Warren Bonifacio, 23 years old, 6'4", forward from the Mapua Cardinals. Taga San Simon, Pampanga. Bonnie lang yung tawag sa akin, Bonnie. Bukod sa basketball, habis ko yung paglalaro ng computer games. Tapos yun, yung pag-programming dahil computer engineering ako. Kaya yun, naging habis ko na yun.
Hi, I'm Jeyo Ambohot, 25 years old, 6'7", position, power forward. Nanggaling ako sa New Bataan, Davao de Oro, at doon ako natuto mag-basketball. Tinatawag nila akong Yoy. Di ko din alam ba't yung binabansag nila sa akin.
My name is Kenneth Villapando from Tondo, forward 6'2". Bago mag-start yung pandemic, nag-online training na kami. Hindi kami na inaan ng loob para mag-give up hanggang sa matuloy-tuloy itong NCAA. Hi, I'm Fran Yu, 23 years old, 5'9", point guard from the Letran Knights. Kami yung team to beat. Dagdag motivation na rin po para mas lalo naming galingan. Huwag po sana tayong mawala ng Arriba spirit.
Hi, I'm Makuwag Gudanya, 20 years old, 5'11", shooting guard from Lyceum of the Philippines University. Nag-extra work talaga ako. Yung go-to workout ko, binalikan ko siya kung paano ako nag-work nung last season ko sa juniors.
Hi, I'm Marvin Taiwan, 25 years old, 5'8", point guard from the EAC Generals. Nakakatuwa, pinili ako ni coach na captain ball, kaya kailangan kong gampanan yung pagiging team captain.
Hi, I'm Prince Carlos, 21 years old, 5'11", and point guard from the CSB Blazers. I have to be more vocal sa floor, and I have to be like the extension of the coach. So I have to improve on my leadership talaga.
My name is Ralph Frederick Barcelona Panuela. I'm from Bacolod City. I'm playing point guard for Beda. Trying to have a healthy mind, eating well, work hard lang every day.
Hi, I'm James Canlas Carpente. I'm 6'2", I'm 23 years old. I'm from Toronto, Canada. I think we're almost ready. I'm pretty excited for this new team, going into the season because we're all new guys, a lot of new rookies. And so it'll be a big test, but I know that we're ready for it.
Hi, I am Paulo Hernandez, 23 years old, 6 flat, shooting guard from the Mapua Cardinals. Lagi ko sinasabi na hindi ako magpa-promise pero ipapakita ko. Ipapakita ko na karapat-dapat kami sa Final Four, sa finals, and karapat-dapat kami na makuha namin championship this season.
Hi, I am Allen Andrew Mina, 25 years old, 6'2", shooting guard from Letter Knights. Nagbawas ng timbang kasi nung unang taon, nadagdagan ako ng timbang, bumigat po ako. So, nag-prepared po agad para pagdating sa bubble, konti na lang yung hahabulin.
Hi, I'm Kim Aurin, 25 years old, 6'2", shooting guard from Perpetual Altas. Focus lang din talaga sa training. Naging mahirap sa una kasi nga almost 2 years na walang basketball, so ang hirap bumalik sa pagiging mapayat.
Hi, I'm AJ Benson. I'm 25 years old. I'm 6'4". I play the forward/guard position for the CSB Blazers. It's a privilege to do that for my brother/Pinsan, Justin Gutang. You're gonna see all our work that we put in, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Warren Bonifacio, 23 years old, 6'4", forward from the Mapua Cardinals. Taga San Simon, Pampanga. Boni lang yung tawag sa akin, Boni. Bukod sa basketball, habis ko yung paglalaro ng computer games. Tapos yung pag-programming dahil computer engineering ako. Kaya yun, naging habis ko na yun.
Hi, I'm Jeyo Ambohot, 25 years old, 6'7", position, power forward. Nanggaling ako sa New Bataan, Davao de Oro. At doon ako natuto mag-basketball. Tinatawag nila akong Yoy. Di ko din alam ba't yung binabansag nila sa akin.
My name is Kenneth Villocando from Tondo, forward, 6'2". Bago mag-start yung pandemic, nag-online training na kami. Hindi kami na inaan ng loob para mag-give up hanggang sa matuloy-tuloy itong NCAA. Hi, I'm Fran Yu, 23 years old, 5'9", point guard from the Letra Knights. Kami yung team to beat. Dagdag motivation na rin po para mas lalo naming galingan. Huwag po sana tayong mawala ng Arriba spirit.
Hi, I'm Makuwag Gudanya, 20 years old, 5'11", shooting guard from Lyceum of the Philippines University. Nag-extra work talaga ako. Yung go-to workout ko, binalikan ko siya kung paano ako nag-work nung last season ko sa juniors.
Hi, I'm Marvin Taiwan, 25 years old, 5'8", point guard from the EAC Generals. Nakakatuwa, pinili ako ni coach na captain ball Kaya kailangan kong gampanan yung pagiging team captain.
Hi, I'm Prince Carlos, 21 years old, 5'11", and point guard from the CSB Blazers. I have to be more vocal sa floor, and I have to be like the extension of the coach. So I have to improve on my leadership talaga.
My name is Ralph Frederick Barcelona Penuela. I'm from Bacolod City. I'm playing point guard for Beda. Trying to have a healthy mind, eating well, work hard lang every day.
Hi, I'm James Canlas Carpete. I'm 6'2", I'm 23 years old. I'm from Toronto, Canada. I think we're almost ready. I'm pretty excited for this new team, like going into the season because we're all new guys, like a lot of new rookies. And so it'll be a big test, but I know that we're ready for it.
Hi, I am Paolo Hernandez, 23 years old, 6 flat, shooting guard from the Mapua Cardinals. Lagi ko sinasabi na hindi ako magpa-promise pero ipapakita ko. Ipapakita ko na karapat-dapat kami sa Final Four, sa finals, and karapat-dapat kami na makuha namin championship this season.
Hi, I am Allen Andrew Mina, 25 years old, 6'2", shooting guard from Letter Knights. Nagbawas ng timbang kasi nung unang taon, nadagdagan ako ng timbang, bumigat po ako. So nag-prepared po agad para pagdating sa bubble, konti na lang yung hahabulin.
Hi, I'm Kim Aurin, 25 years old, 6'2", shooting guard from Perpetual Altas. Focus lang din talaga sa training. Naging mahirap sa una kasi nga almost 2 years na walang basketball, so ang hirap bumalik sa pagiging mapayat.
Hi, I'm AJ Benson. I'm 25 years old. I'm 6'4". I play the forward/guard position for the CSB Blazers. It's a privilege to do that for my brother/Pinsan, Justin Guteng. You're gonna see all our work that we put in, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Warren Bonifacio, 23 years old, 6'4", forward from the Mapua Cardinals. Taga San Simon, Pampanga. Boni lang yung tawag sa akin, Boni. Bukod sa basketball, habis ko yung paglalaro ng computer games. Tapos yun, yung pag-programming dahil computer engineering ako. Kaya yun, naging habis ko na yun.
Hi, I'm Jeyo Ambohot, 25 years old, 6'7", position, power forward.
It is a beautiful Sunday game day when we go back inside our venue here in St. Benil Gym in LaSalle, Green Hills, the center of Metro Manila in Mandaluyong City. Ay kita niyo po ang beautiful campus ng LSGH, and we go back to the action here in your NCAA Season 97 Stronger Together Buo ang Puso Men's Basketball Tournament. Earlier in our first game, it was the defending champs, the Letran Knights, beating the Perpetual Altas 68-57 behind the career performance of Renz Abando with 24 points, and that sets us up to our second game here on a Sunday doubleheader. It is going to be San Beda Red Lions right now still undefeated in the season, facing the still winless JRU Heavy Bombers. Mga kapuso, marami pong salamat sa inyong pagtutok. Live ngayon sa GTV. Nandyan din tayo online, YouTube, Facebook, also seen worldwide via GMA Pinoy TV. You guys have Martin Javier here. Happy to be at your service, and I'm working alongside, fresh from his breakdown earlier ng mga teams natin dito sa NCAA. Nandito si Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. And also completing our broadcast team here, dalawang courtside reporter natin na syempre magre-represent ng schools natin today. First, representing the San Beda Red Lions, we got Bailey's Akot. Hey Bailey's, on the other side of the fence for the JRU Heavy Bombers, nandyan magre-report si Chantal Lauden. Thank you, Chantal. Thank you, Bailey's. We'll get to you during the game, your reports during the game. Pero ito, Coach Hammer, got a great matchup on hand here. Two teams magkaiba yung position ngayon sa ating team standings. San Beda, again, I repeat, they are still undefeated after two games. Looking to continue that as they, build momentum here in the season. JRU, wala pang panalo.
Definitely. Alam mo, ginanahan ako dun sa game on natin kanina. Parang, it should be a continuous thing. Nakahype going into the game. But again, San Beda has been standing tall and talented underneath and really getting those close wins. Definitely close wins. Character building wins. Sa kabila naman, etong JRU dropping games sa dikit dahil nasa dulo. So ating team standings here, you mentioned that the two top teams that run in San Beda undefeated with Mapua, CSB 2-1. Golden Stags of San Sebastian 1-1, 1-2 ang University of Perpetual Health System, Dalta Altas. Kanina natalo nga sila kontra Letran. EAC and Arellano also having a 1-2 record. JRU 0-2, and at the bottom of our team standing, still looking for their first win, LPU Pirates.
Ngayon, sinusubukan natin kumpletuhin yung tatlong games per team natin dito sa NCAA. And again, San Beda looking to join Letran at the top of the team standings with 3-0. Ito namang JRU, naghahanap ng kanilang unang panalo. Pag-usapan muna natin ang San Beda Red Lions from the Lions Den here. Let's take a look at this team. Their last game was a close one against EAC. Pero yung final score lang yung dikit doon because a big third quarter was the turning point against EAC. Di kita nung una, lalong-lalo ng first half. Pero yung third quarter, nakapuhunan doon ng San Beda. Were able to maintain it and get the win.
Actually, yung score na yan, it stand at around 83-71, and then they gave up a 10-2 run in the last minute and 28. A lot of heaves from 3 points ni Robin at ni Taiwan. But if you look at the stats, free throw shooting, 10-point discrepancy right there, that's a ball game for you. Rebounding, the Red Lions imposing their size, minama sa ilalim again. Yung EAC Generals, offensive rebounding key stat right here, 19-11, which they translated into 17 second chance points compared to just 2 by EAC. So nakita natin that the size discrepancy made a huge difference para sa mga bata ni Coach Boyet Fernandez.
Alam mo, interesting yan, Coach Hammer, especially against JRU, who is also a very good rebounding team. So mamaya.
Alam mo, Martin, with the way that their coaching staff area has been doing their scouting, knowing Coach Gino Manuel, who is really on top of things ever since they took over the coaching cudgels here, talagang alam na nila kung saan aatake dito. So it would be very interesting yung rebounding matchup.
Tignan natin mamaya yan sa game. Pero para sa San Beda against EAC, it was Kwekutey at the top of the leading scorers list. Kasunod niya, itong newcomer. At least sa San Beda po, JV Gallego nagpapakilala sa NCAA.
Solid second quarter, palitan sila ni Ralph Robin dun sa game na yon. In the second quarter, palitan sila ng puntos. But a season high, 15 points, 2 boards, 3 assists, and 2 steals for JV Gallego. Definitely breaking free from the bench, being a consistent contributor now, hopefully, moving forward. Ito yung rule ni Clint Doliges yung sixth man na pwede mong gamitin starter from time to time na magpo-provide ng offense.
So JV Gallego, 15 points as you can see there. Looking to follow up that game with another solid performance here against JRU. But speaking of the Heavy Bombers, sila naman po ang ating pag-uusapan sa ating pagbabalik. Huwag kayong alis, magbabalik ang NCAA Season 97. The NCAA,
Paggising, pagmulat, pagiging bukas sa mga bagay na nagbibigay sa'yo ng kaba. breathing, healing, rising, getting all your senses ablaze.
Hi, I'm Howie Severino. My colleagues and I developed this idea of creating a podcast as a safe space for sharing insights with leaders and interesting people across diverse backgrounds. I've been a journalist for 33 years as a newspaper reporter, news anchor, online editor, and documentary maker. But podcasting is fresh territory for me. Check out the Howie Severino podcast, an original for GMA News and Public Affairs. New episodes will stream every Thursday. Listen for free.
We're back here inside the St. Benil Gym in Rizal, Green Hills, still doing our pregame coverage of this matchup between the San Beda Red Lions and, of course, the JRU Heavy Bombers. You guys are joined by Martin Javier alongside Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio here in the broadcast. Napag-usapan na natin ang San Beda Red Lions. Ngayon naman, pumunta tayo dito sa team mula sa Mandaluyong. Taga dito sila, JRU, 0-2 so far in their previous game. It was a close contest in the end. Pero nakita mo yung character dun ng JRU. Kahit natalo sila, hinabol nila. Kasi they were down by as big as 14. If I'm not mistaken, hinabol nila, umabante ng fourth quarter. Yun nga lang, mapuwa, merong finishing kick.
Yes, Renz Nocum, Warren Bonifacio, and of course, Paulo Hernandez taking care of business in the end game. Tinawid yung panalo dahil nga lamang pa rito, nag-53-49 pa. Yun yung puntusan nun. But if you look at the numbers, kahit ganun kalapit ang JRU sa Lasal Green Hills, parang nakalimutan nila yung shooting nila sa kanilang gym because they're shooting woeful. 80 shot attempts, you only made 26. That's a little under 40 pa, a little under 35% for them. And the free throw shooting, 1 out of 10. That's a big discrepancy. Again, it's an investment.
Yeah. Big freebies missed there by Jose Rizal University. Again, they're still looking for that offensive rhythm. Kasi nung unang game nila, if I'm not mistaken, 23%. Second game was 32% from the field. Pero this was the main bright spot for Coach Louie Gonzalez. It was JL De Los Santos, who was just fearless all throughout the game. Coast-to-coast drives, slashing. May shooting din tong batang to.
8 points in the fourth quarter, 11 in total the whole game, 8 boards, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Parang wrecking ball na. Pag nakakabuelo, dire-diretso, tumatalbog lang yung mga banday. So we'll see if he can build on that performance and influence his teammates to perform at a better angle, a better clip dito sa laban nila kontra sa isa sa mga liyamado this season, San Beda.
San Beda. Napansin mo yung mga defender tumatalbog lang dito kay JL. Kasi nag-mature pati yung katawan niya, pati yung paglalaro niya.
Hindi na mahirap kasi Martin pagka hindi mo alam saan magagaling.
NCAA Season 97, Stronger Together, buo ang puso. Broadcast live in the Philippines on GTV and internationally through GMA Pinoy TV and GMA News International. Here is the starting five for the San Beda Red Lions. At guard, number 7, Ralph Benuela. At guard, number 15, James Kwekute. At center, number 9, Jamie Kuntapay. At forward, number 1, Winston Inot. And at forward, number 13, Ryan Amsali. Head coach for the Red Lions is Boyet Fernandez. And now here's the starting five for the JRU Heavy Bombers. At guard, number 2, John De Los Santos. At guard, number 6, Jason Celis. At center, number 9, 25, RJ Arenal.
All right, we go back to the coverage. At magsisimula mula sa magkabilang panig. Couple of rookies here featured in the starting lineup.
Exciting.
For Coach Boyd Fernandez, you got Ryan Amsali and Tony
15
Inot.
and 9 last game. Inot, dala-dala yung mga panaan niya eh.
Yan. Sa kabila naman, bago rin to. It's Makatangay starting now for JRU alongside, of course, the usual starter, Celis, De Los Santos, Jonicio. Pero si Ryan Arenal nandito rin, featured in the starting five.
Si Marvin Junicio.
Yan.
Martin, so a little bit of the smaller lineup, a little bit the lineup that we were familiar na ginagamit nila. Kasi yung pwesto ni Celis, yan yung pwesto ni Amores at saka ni Miranda.
So first quarter begins, San Beda versus JRU. second game of our Sunday doubleheader here in your NCAA Season 97 Men's Basketball Tournament. Dami Kuntapay. No hesitation on that post-up against a slightly smaller Ryan Arenal. Nakakuha agad ng foul, free throws para sa kanya.
And this is something that they need to max out. Itong si Adami Contapay sa ilalim kasi marunong to gumalaw eh. When he was with Staglets ng San Sebastian, he was one of their heavily recruited big guys coming off that program nung high school siya.
Correction, Coach Hammer. No free throws given. That was a baseline inbound. Here's Tami again though.
Same move.
Hinahanap talaga siya dito. Great defense by JRU to prevent that basket. 2 seconds on the clock for the white shirts.
And interesting, Ryan Amsali playing that power forward position.
Yan ang ano naman niya, isa
comfortable,
sa mga
no?
comfortable positions. That's right. Kung Tapay pa rin yung tumira doon mula sa tres, wala. So JL De Los Santos now. Let's see how the Heavy Bombers will start this. Kasi first 2 games nila, mabagal ang simula nila, Coach Hammer.
Flex action, weak side.
Makatangay, linapet. It was a bright spot off the bench as well for Coach Louie. Pero ito, may foul tayo dito. That's a good attack and a read of the defense by JL De Los Santos. Foul kay Inot.
Alam mo, Martin, pagka hindi ka rin talaga makakuha ng mga medium-range jumpers, kailangan atakihin mo ng atakihin sa ilalim, which they have been doing. But hindi talaga sila, hindi ganun kapino yung finishing nila the past 2 games. So we'll see what adjustments ang gagawin ng kanilang coaching staff kasi kadalasan. Laro lang ng laro dapat yan pagka ganyan.
In the first half, Coach Hammer, there was a lot of isolation plays against Mapua.
Nag-veer away sila doon sa game plan nila eh.
Pero nung second half, kung saan nakahabol sila at nakalamang, nakita natin yung face-off natin of our coaches here. 2 vet coaches from each side.
Championship coaches, of course, Coach Boyet with San Beda. A lot of medals and trophies there. Coach Louie with Letran as part of that coaching staff. Mula pa kay Coach Binky Favis, nandun na yan.
So, a lot of experience between those coaches. So far, they're still unable to buy a basket. Talking about the teams that they're handling here. Jonicio, step back is off to the right. Offensive rebound para kay Arenal. Pangga, tira, pasok para kay Ryan.
Same move that he had when they played against Mapua. One bump, awkward-looking fade away, but the touch is there. Laki ng improvement ni Ryan Arenal.
Eto, agaw ni JL De Los Santos will be picked up here by Arenal. Opportunity for JRU to get another basket. Pump fake. And the foul on Ralph Penuela as we go to San Beda's side with Bailey's Akot. Bailey's?
Yes, Martin, if there's one thing the Red Lions are looking to achieve this game, it is consistency. I was able to talk to last game's player of the game, JV Gallego, and JV mentioned to me that they only focus on defense come training. They don't celebrate after their games. Those 3 wins mean nothing to them. They focus on their lapses and they focus on running their system come training. Also, they take pride in being one of the best defensive teams in the league as they limit their opponent's scoring. Now, come this game against the Heavy Bombers, they know that they are a run and gun team, so they want to limit their fast break points and limit their turnovers. Back to you, Martin.
Thank you so much, Bailey's. Well, San Beda has always been a good defensive team.
Yup, ever since Coach Boyet was there.
Right.
And since 2003 pa yata, talagang defensive team ang San Beda.
So it will be there. Pero yun nga, we like how they're working on their offensive game, the consistency. Especially, Coach Hammer, this is a team with veterans and rookies that are expected to contribute right away.
Highly regarded freshmen. Itong si Inot, si Amsali.
That's a good reverse, Coach Hammer. And 4-0 start for JRU.
We'll see if they can sustain this because a lot of breakdowns sa depensa ng San Beda over miscommunication.
Amsali, binigay kay Penuela. Facilitating now for the white shirts, James Kwekute. Firing, hand in his face, knocks it down from deep. And now we go to JRU side with Chantal Laude.
Martin and Coach Hammer, kahit nagaling sa lose streak ang JRU Heavy Bombers, hindi sila napanghihinaan ng loob. Nakabiruan ko pa nga si Coach Louie Gonzalez. Ang sabi niya, sana today hindi nagalit sa amin ang ring ng St. Benil Gym. Nanggagaling si Coach from witnessing the shooting slump ng kanyang players na mukha namang nababawi na nila as the game begins now. Pero ngayon nakikita natin na mayroon pa rin mga offensive rebounds ang kanilang koponan. At dito makikita natin na nandiyan pa rin yung tapang at ang sipag ng JRU Heavy Bombers to regain possession despite of missed opportunities. Sabi nga sa kanilang team captain na si RJ Arenal, bawi lang tayo ng bawi. At yan ang kanilang panghahawakan na mindset for this game. Balik sa inyo, gentlemen.
Yun talaga ang dapat na mindset nila. Maraming salamat, Chantal. At yun pala yun. Galit pala yung ring sa kanila, Coach Hammer. Galing kay Coach Louie Gonzalez. And so far, it has been
Para sila may galit sa ring.
Dahil grabe yung tira at atake nila.
Oo.
But this is a much better start for the Heavy Bombers. Ito nga lang, naka-apat na sunod na puntos itong San Beda to tie this game up. De Los Santos could not finish at the rim though. And here comes Tony Inot. Inot! All the way!
Full head of steam. Westbrook yung tawag sa kanya ng mga teammates. Kasi when he gets that runway, talagang hard drive lang ginagawa eh.
Was that Dionisio in front of him on the break?
Hindi, pag nakabuelo. It's either sasabit ka for a foul or ibibigay mo na, challenge mo na lang yung layup ng vertical.
Yan. Makatangay. Again, proving his coach's decision right. To start him in this game, Coach Hammer, nakaka-4 na puntos siya dito.
At saka isa to sa mga sinasandigan ni Coach Louie Gonzalez nung season 95 as a defensive stopper.
And now, he is tasked to guard one of the best players in the league, in James Kwekute. Speaking of James, too strong on the triple try. Here comes De Los Santos. They go to the corner now. They will reset, and they have Dionisio here on the right side of the floor. Celis now. Pull-up jumper. Over Guntapay. In and out lang.
That's a good shot from Jason Celis. Coming in the flow of the offense. On the ball reversal. One dribble jumper. But the good challenge of that San Beda defense. Hindi pa rin madali.
Guntapay off the spin. That's gonna be a foul on Dionisio. But going back to Celis, he has the green light to shoot for JRU. Again,
ultra green light.
Ultra green light. That's a lot of shots in the first two games. Samantala, tignan muna natin itong coast-to-coast finish ni Tony Inot. A fearless finish in transition for Tony. We got a timeout on the floor. Tabla po tayo, 6 apiece. Magbabalik po kami.
Pagising, pagmulat, pagiging bukas sa mga bagay na nagbibigay sa'yo ng kaba. Breathing, healing, rising, getting all your senses ablaze.
Hi, I'm Howie Severino. My colleagues and I developed this idea of creating a podcast as a safe space for sharing insights with leaders and interesting people across diverse backgrounds. I've been a journalist for 33 years as a newspaper reporter, news anchor, online editor, and documentary maker. But podcasting is fresh territory for me. Check out the Howie Severino podcast, an original for GMA News and Public Affairs. New episodes will stream every Thursday. Listen for free on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other platforms. Empower yourselves and be safe.
GMA Pinoy TV.
And a lot of alumni watching.
There you go.
Tito Ripolo Carpio, mga nasa tunay kang bidista na chat group, Facebook group. Hindi na pala chat group, Facebook group.
Nakatutok na yan.
Lagi yan. Mga Beda alumni, especially weekend game. Dami niyan. Mga pamilya magkakasama. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
It is family day today, Sunday. So sana po nag-enjoy kayo sa aming offering today. Na nagsimula kanina, Perpetual Letran. Letran winning it by 11. Ito naman, San Beda at JRU featured in our second game. Amsali off the inbound. Amsali had to adjust his shot. Nakuha niya ulit. Amsali malalim. That will not drop in. And Junco finally rips out the board.
Ganda pa naman ng screen ni Penuel on the opposite side. I thought it was a huge mismatch. Kay Ryan Amsali could have gotten a bucket.
Hindi nga lang naipasok yun. Ng prize rookie ng San Beda. Ito si Dionisio off to the right. Pinot with the board. Ahead to Amsali. Amsali 3-on-1. We will challenge. He will not score. He gets it back. And he puts it back in.
Kalabaw sa ilalim to si Ryan Amsali. And parang yung huling player na ganyan ka-hype coming from high school na inabutan ko with San Beda. It's OG Menor eh. Yung ganyan ka-hype talagang inaantay ng lahat na umakyat sa seniors.
Ryan Amsali, napakadami na nitong, hindi madami, pero marami-rami na siyang stops, okay, before he went to San Beda even member of a 3x3 team that represented the Philippines on the international stage. All right, so we got a
technical foul. A bench technical on Coach Boyet for entering the floor. Dun sa huling sequence, they were asking for a foul on that move by Ryan Amsali in the break.
And Jason Celes is able to score the free throw. So 8-7. Heavy Bombers keeping in step.
Batang-bata, 21, no? Ryan Amsali.
Yan. Marami nga nakaabang dito kasi napakaganda ng high school career. Well decorated.
Exactly, that's the perfect term. Kasi nung kanina pinag-uusapan natin off-fact, si Garvo Lanete, umakyat yan sila Dave Marcelo, Jake Pascual, Rookie of the Year MVP pa from PCU. Nung umakyat sila sa college, established na yung program ng San Beda eh. Walang inaantay na tatawid. Yung batch nila OG, tsaka nila Taganas, JR Texon, yun yung mabigat na umakyat tulad nito. Ito isang bulto eh.
Totoo.
Nag-aaling championship winning squad.
That's right. Fresh off that championship in season 95 sa NCAA Juniors tournament natin.
What a time to reload.
That's right.
With top recruiting class. Kasama niya to si Inot.
Grabe yung hustle ni Tony Inot. Inot showing us the hang time. Wala lang yung tira. Pero may foul sa ilalim.
Sinakyan eh. Ni Makatangay.
Ganda nung sabayan ni Inot tsaka ni Makatangay dito. Two very athletic players.
But I think the foul would be on Jay Inot.
Kaya Tony tinawag doon. So balik ang bola dito sa JRU. By the way, it's Gonzalez now. In the backcourt of the Heavy Bombers. Inilabas muna si De Los Santos. Ito si Makatangay. Homer has 10 seconds to work with. Double team, sending it out to Celis. Pulls the trigger. Too strong, rebound. Mapupunta kay Celis. Another offensive rebound for JRU. Just couldn't convert on the baseline shot. And Inot finally securing it for San Beda.
Pinitas yung rebound eh. Sa gitna ng dalawang tao. You can't teach that. He just wanted that board.
Kick out. Kwekute strokes in the triple. Second three of the first quarter for James Kwekute.
In that right wing area, that is his spot. That side dribble, yung mga catch and shoot, and the downhill attack. Pag napwesto siya dyan sa kanan, alanganin ka na agad eh. Kailangan talagang dikitan mo na siya.
And James has developed the consistency sa kanyang three-point shot. Eto na yung si Hunko. Another offensive rebound for JRU. Naabangan ni Kwekute. Kwekute completes the steal. James giving it to Ralph who finishes with the offhand.
Elegante. Tignan, left-hand layup. Good use of that offhand. Using the rim to defend the shot.
And we see now the execution from San Beda on both ends of the floor. Getting a little bit of a separation. Oh! Inot, inabangan. Pero may foul dito against San Beda.
Inaalala ko sino ang player na same ni Inot. Pero mas matangkad sa kanya eh. Aaron Aban, when he was a freshman with freshman sophomore year niya, he was very athletic, energetic, at defensive stopper that can create on transition. And that later on, na-develop na siya as one of the best players that ever left the Letran program.
Those were the plays earlier. Kwekute, quick 5 points for San Beda, and the lay-in for Ralph Penuela. But you're right. If you're Tony Inot, you're getting compared to Aaron Aban.
Iba yung athleticism niya eh. Yung energy niya nakakahawa sa mga kakampi niya. And that's one thing that you want, especially from a freshman na papasok sa championship tradition.
Right.
You want him to give something to the table before his skills get built up by the program.
A usual starter for San Beda, Franz Abuda, is now in as Dionisio knocks in the free throw. Ito si Agbong nasa floor na rin para dito sa JRU alongside Errol Bongay. Agbong, by the way, had a solid game in the previous one for JRU, had 10 points and 7 rebounds, looking to be the spark off the bench here for Coach Louie. Fast break opportunities and points, 5-0 in favor of San Beda. Here is the follow-up by Amsali. Wala pa rin.
May gigil pa din yung mga finish ni Ryan kasi nangingibabaw siya sa ilalim eh. A lot of times, ha? I think 4 possessions now. He only got 1 made basket on a fast break pass sa ilalim ng ring.
De Los Santos is back in. Muntik maagaw yon. Nakompleto ng San Beda yung steal. Here comes Franz. Baguio, hang time, off the glass, no. Baguio gets it back, sending it out to James. Pero hindi nakapwesto dun sa specific spot kung saan binato ni Baguio. So that's gonna be a turnover for the Red Lions. And leading us to this timeout from Coach Louie Gonzalez.
Hi, I'm AJ Benson. I'm 25 years old. I'm 6'4". I play the forward/guard position for the CSB Blazers. It's a privilege to do that for my brother/Pinsan, Justin Gutang. You're gonna see all our work that we put in, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Warren Bonifacio, 23 years old, 6'4", forward from the Mapua Cardinals. Taga San Simon, Pampanga. Bonnie lang yung tawag sa akin, Bonnie. Bukod sa basketball, habis ko yung paglalaro ng computer games. Tapos yun, yung pag-programming dahil computer engineering ako. Kaya yun, naging habis ko na yun.
Hi, I'm J.O. Ambohot, 25 years old, 6'7", position, power forward.
To 8 start for the San Beda Red Lions, and again, scoring off transition. That has enabled them to create this separation. Coach Hammer, 15 or 5-0 rather on the fast break points, a stat that we showed you guys earlier. But JRU looking for the fight back here as their top 2 scorers from the previous game. JL De Los Santos, 11 points, and Agbong now playing together.
Karamihan ng puntos ng dalawang yun nakuha nila in the latter part of the third and on the top of the fourth when they held Mapua to 2 field goals in 8 minutes.
Right. Pero kabaliktaran yung naging finish doon ng Mapua.
Great defense there by Baguio. Good hard show. Good hard show. Very basic. Hindi nila inatake yung defender. Nandun lang naka-shade. So on the pass back, nakabalik siya agad. So great defense by JB Baguio.
5 seconds to work with for the Heavy Bombers here. Gonzalez, 4 seconds now, 3 seconds, he fires and he scores!
One of the few clean makes the JRU this season, and hopefully it bodes well for them because they need scorers.
Yeah, they definitely need scorers. Coach Hammer, this is gonna be a foul away from the ball.
Yung pag-check on the cut. Kasi referees would allow you to check one time, but if you swing it,
ayun na.
Lagi ko naalala yung sinasabi ni Coach Louie Alas, former Letran Championship winning coach. Okay lang bumangga. Pagka bumigay ka, walang pito, okay. Pero pagka pinituhan ka na, adjust ka.
So, mamaya. That's lesson learned for JL De Los Santos. This is Baguio now backing down, sending it out to Cometa. They go to Franz from the left wing. Franz misses. And rebound goes to Baguio. Pati San Beda nakaka-offensive rebounds dito. Baguio on the turnaround. Wala. Abuda puts it up. No good. And Bongay corrals it for JRU. Here comes De Los Santos. Gonzalez. Bongay for 3. Bongay knocks it down.
Meron pala siya nun. So in rhythm kasi big guy Tapos step in, catch, will go zoom. Okay. Pero
Bongay?
Wala sa scouting report ko yun.
Wala. Cometa the floater. No foul called. Napunta ulit sa kanya. Short stop is still off. And JRU in the midst of a, if I'm not mistaken, 6-0 spurt here. Gustong dagdagan. and grab the lead back, and they do just that. Gonzalez becoming a factor in the first quarter, Coach Hammer.
Ganda ng bunot sa kanya ni Coach Louie dito. Talagang kailangan hanapin ni Coach Louie Gonzalez ngayon yung kanyang tamang timpla dito sa kanyang team eh. Kasi yun yung nangyayari, wala siyang mapuntahan sa offense. Nakita natin yan, medyo limited yung hawak ni Celis sa bola.
So far, we are seeing the flow in the offense, you're right, of JRU. Pacquiao, tough shot, wala. 3-point lead held by JRU. Here comes Agbong. It is Agbong, hounded by Pacquiao. So Bongay now will look for his point guard. Ito si JL De Los Santos. About 5-second separation between our game and shot clocks.
Ganda ng sundot, saktong-sakto.
And hustle for the board.
Oh, wow! There was a foul?
Yeah. They whistle this against San Beda.
50-50 na bola.
Ito yung tres kanina. Nagulat tayong lahat mula kay Bongay. And then the corner triple here from Gonzalez. Couple of threes.
User out?
Yeah.
Usang-uso sa bagets eh.
Sentada.
Pero yung yung that was a bang-bang call. Could have gone either way. Because nag-dive sila for a 50-50 ball. But again, Hungko was nadaganan eh. He was underneath Yutien Andrada.
Yeah. So Yukien yung
Yukien,
natawagan
brother,
din.
not Yutien. Yukien.
One letter lang talagang.
Si Yen kasi, mga taga sa amin niya magkapatid na yan eh.
Si Yukien Andrade yung natawagan ng foul. Chester Hungko on your screens right now.
Mas magaling daw yung kuya.
Laging
ganun, pag yung kuya yung nagkwento.
Mas magaling siya.
Mas magaling talaga yung kuya.
Tanungin natin si Yukien.
Mas magaling, masasabihin niya, mas magaling yung kuya niya.
rin.
Yan din sasabihin niyan.
Parehas ang sagot. Final seconds here. And that's how we will end the first 10 minutes of play. Ito po sa ating second game. JRU with a better start. One of their best starts in the season, Coach Hammer. 13-16, abante sila ng tatlo. Tingnan natin yung mga plays natin sa first quarter. James Kwekute with a couple of three-pointers for San Beda. At Homer Makatangay and the rest of the crew. Homer, by the way, pacing this team, or not really, second leading scorer so far para sa JRU with 4 points. Si Glenn Gonzalez naman with 5 as they build and carry this 3-point lead going into the second quarter sa ating magbabalik.
It's always nice to see fresh faces starting out in the industry and accompanying them on their journey as they grow to be broadcast professionals. Let's get to know our two guests whose dreams have just come true as they are chosen to be part of the 13 NCAA Courtside Reporters for season 97. On Chatbox, here are Avia Zunic and Eden Hernandez.
Woo!
Hi.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Hi,
everyone.
How are you doing?
Good.
First off, we want to congratulate you for getting selected out of hundreds to audition for Courtside Reporters.
Thank you.
Feelings first, because you've been through a lot since that that confirmation, that announcement up to here. Dami niyo nang dumaan. Feelings about being Courtside Reporter for the NCAA. So yeah, let's start with Avia.
For me, this is also overwhelming. Talagang nakakapanibago, going to the studio, shooting, our workshop.
Mga tatlong miyembro ng ating management committee, Sir Paul Supan of JRU, our Mancom Chair, Sir Dax Castellano, and of course, CSB, si Sir Dax, siyempre, nandyan din si Sir Frank Gusi of the University of Perpetual Health.
All-Star.
Pakaway-kaway. Ayan po, siyempre.
Relax lang, naka-shorts eh. Naka-shorts, Sunday.
Sunday. Family day, gala day, so rest day for a lot of us.
With knowing Coach Paul and Coach Dax, big sacrifice yan. Sunday dito. Yes. Sir Frank, ang mga anak niya, halos lahat athletes.
Yan. But, that's the commitment they have here in the NCAA Management Committee to bring us the best basketball action, just making sure that, everything is placed well. So 13-16, that's how we will start the second quarter here. Again, best start of the season for JRU.
First time we see JV Gallego on the game.
JV Gallego will be needed on offense for San Beda. Tumama sa paa ni Cometa nung natapikan siya. So JRU able to force a turnover here against San Beda. If I'm not mistaken, that is the fourth turnover for the Red Lions in this game. Gonzalez. JRU looking to continue what they started in the first. Ball guy from straight away. Back rims it. Ball tapped outside. It will be a foul on the point guard, Cometa.
Nakakapit sa baba. Team nitong game na to, Martin. Half-court execution, both defensive-heavy teams.
Yeah.
Itong dalawang teams na. If you look at season 95 stats, JRU was number 2, limiting their opponents in scoring. San Beda was head and shoulders above everybody else in all defensive metrics.
Every year naman.
Kasi may rule kami nun, Martin, when I was still playing for the 15 points a quarter. That's the limit eh. You gotta get, yun na yung maximum na pwede mong ibigay per quarter sa kalaban.
Pero nung first quarter natin, medyo lumagpas ng konti ang JRU doon with 16 points on the board. By the way, here's Yuken Andrada as San Beda rather breaks the dry spell because it was a 9-0 run in the last 3 minutes of the first quarter, kaya nakaabante ng tatlo
Di rin
ang JRU.
yung Andrada, tinamaan sa mukha. Pero you're recovering and making a basket.
A little bit out of control there for Junco. And here comes San Beda again. Gallego now. Nahanap si Abuda rather. Gallego slashing. Baseline move, wala. Here's Gonzalez.
Ganda ng condition ng Gallego. Kasi before, when you were watching him in college, he wasn't as fluid as that. Pero ngayon nakikita mo yung confidence is back.
Saka may touches talaga. You know, he is tasked to create for this team, either facilitating or scoring.
Scorer talaga yan.
Here's Gonzalez using that screen. Gonzalez, mahirap pa rin tira yun dahil Yukin yung sumalubong eh. Gallego now. JV to JB. Abuda firing. Too strong. Ooh, JL skying high to get that rebound. So JRU will have yet another opportunity to score. Agbong against Abuda. 8 seconds on their clock. Gonzalez, pinapayungan dito, traveling ang tinawag. Great defense from JB Bahio.
And hindi mo makalas yung depensa ng San Beda. If they are parked like that and you want to run patterns, they are bigger, they are taller, and they are more defensively fluid.
Yan ang tatak San Beda defense.
Sumisil yung Bonggay, nandun lang yung Andrada. And even if you get a post entry, kokolapse agad.
Some second quarter turnovers here. 4 na para sa JRU. Kakasimula pa lamang natin. At pumupunto sa kabila itong San Beda.
Tulis ng ball over eh. Naka-ball protect talaga. Yun yung mga attacking kalye. Para pag may sumundot, it's either foul o may matatamaan ka.
And JB Bahio, veterano sa liga. That was a vet move coming from him. Here's the shot inside. Wala. Rebound secured by Yukian. 4-0 run to begin the second frame for the white shirts. Looking to add to that here. Bahio puts it on the floor. The spin! And a scoop for JB!
Ganda ng trail job. Nakita natin, first big blur screen, dive, humatak lahat yung depensa on the trail job. JB Bahio may buwelo, one bounce, pihit, nandun na agad sa ring. Wala nang nagawa yung recovery ng depensa.
That was a great move from Bahio, who scores his second basket in this second frame. De Los Santos deflected is his shot. Quick passing here for San Beda, and JV Gallego couldn't finish. Nasa Lunicelis. Heavy Bombers looking for some firepower as they try to break this run. Ito yung field goal shooting natin ng second quarter. Dumidiin ang depensa ng San Beda, and they're utilizing the opportunities very well on offense. Finally for JRU, it's Evan Agbong.
Ito si Evan, 3-4. 3-4, typical na pagkamaliit yung bantay, dadalhin niya sa poste. Pero ngayon, pagka-atake ka sa San Beda at sa kabila sa JRU, kailangan dalawang kamay yung hawak mo sa bola eh.
Correct.
Talagang pinababayaan nila Coach Bay maglaro itong mga players. give a slow clap dito sa ating officiating crew. They're letting the players play physical within the realms of the rules.
Let's see, NCAA.
Ayan!
Tatak basketball. Oo. Sige, 19 to 18. Abante ang San Beda. Magbabalik kami.
It's the second year of the NCAA GMA partnership, so that means our coverage team is also expanding. This season, we'll be introducing 13 fresh faces that are going to be reporting from the sidelines of the coming games. Today, we'll get to know 3 of them. Kasama natin ngayon sa chat box sila Sofia Rodelas, Bailey's Acot, at Chantal Laude.
Yay! Hello guys. Hello.
Thank you so much.
And how do you feel that you are finally a courtside reporter here in the NCAA? Okay, let's start with Sophia.
You know, when they text me, nga, pasok pala ako, it was actually during my birthday. Oh! Yeah, that's what I told them. It was actually my birthday that you guys messaged me, so thank you so much. It was like a birthday gift.
What a gift!
Yeah.
What a gift. Congratulations. Oh.
Belated happy birthday.
Thank you.
Di pala nila alam.
Hindi pala shinare sa mga kabatch nila.
Baileys.
For me, it's been breathtaking. The experience, all of it. It's overwhelming being here, being in front of you guys, and most importantly, thankful that we got this opportunity. I can speak for all of us, and so yeah, that's thankful. Thank you.
And Chantal?
Ako naman, it still feels so surreal. Because ever since entering college, I really told myself and my parents, I'm gonna be a CSR. I want it. It feels like I manifested it.
Simple lang yan. Who finishes the game? Mas
right.
importante ang finishing 5 kesa sa starting 5.
And we're pointing this out because we're used to seeing JB Baguio as the starter of this San Beda team. Here's the push shot. Wala. Nakawala sa loob. Si Marwin Junicio.
Playing in his more comfortable 4 spot.
And that's the Junicio that we like to see. Amsali, hop step. Amsali off the glass too strong. Amsali gets it back. Amsali again, wala pa rin. And Aguilar collects.
Hindi talaga pipito. Pinababayaan kayo magbanggaan. Kabila ang side di ba? Dunggulan sila ng dunggulan. Bong pababayaan kayo. So, get ready. It would be a physical game.
Very physical.
Love it.
And you love to see it kasi yung mga players din natin parang when adjusted na, hindi na sila tumitingin sa ref eh. Sanay na.
Nag-waits eh.
Hand time. Speaking of weights, Coach Hammer, JL De Los Santos scoring off the glass. And the Heavy Bombers have recovered.
Kailangan maghanap ng opensa dito ngayon ng San Beda kasi they're firing blanks the past few possessions.
That's right. Speaking of the Red Lions, puntahan natin si Bailey's Acot.
Yes, Martin and Coach Hammer, you may have been wondering why na iba ang starters ng San Beda Red Lions. And I was able to talk to team manager Jude Roque about this, and he mentioned to me that they just want to balance the veterans of the first group and the second group to contain that leadership on the floor and also match the quickness and energy of the JRU Heavy Bombers. On that note, Coach Boyd Fernandez also reminded them not to force those shots, continue to run the system, and be aggressive as the game progresses. Back to you, Martin, Coach Hammer.
Maraming salamat, Baileys. In a way, Coach Hammer, nasa experimentation stage pa tong si Coach Boyd Fernandez when it comes to, mixing his players.
And ang daming nawala sa kanila. Mga tune-up games, the summer leagues. Laking bagay yan for chemistry and for the coaches to really know who are the guys that would respond to their coaching.
Here is Agbong as JRU misses on the other side. Puntahan natin ngayon si Chantal Laude. Chantal?
Despite the fact that the San Beda Red Lions has been a crowd favorite in NCAA history, para sa JRU Heavy Bombers, ang team to beat for today is themselves. Kailangan daw nilang talunin ang kanilang shortcomings when it comes to their offense. Pero sa past 2 losses nila, marami na daw natutunan at na-absorb ang kanilang players at mukhang nakatulong yan dahil currently they are ahead in points. Ang challenge naman ngayon sa kanila is kung paano nila pangangalagaan ang current lead na ito. Now, abangan natin kung kaya ba nga nila i-maintain and sustain ito. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Chantal. Well, that's true. Offense sometimes it's a mental thing na talagang sa practice nakakashoot ka naman pero pagdating sa laro hindi nagta-translate, and so far 2 games under their belt, Ngayon, nakukuha na ng JRU ang kanilang rhythm. Although a foul was called here on Agbong against Kwekutey. So 22-21.
Tsaka mahirap yan, Martin. I mean, if you put yourself in the shoes of Jason Celis, those are the looks that your coach wants you to take. Talagang
Di na talaga nahuhulog.
hahanapin ka eh. Mas-shoot din yan.
Ayan. And this is a foul. A lot of JRU players crowding Amsali inside.
Ganda ng laro natin. Nobody's backing down from the contact. Kasi,
right.
You could miss your outside shots, but getting offensive rebounds and throwing your body around the shaded area, kailangan gustong-gusto mo yan eh. Kasi hindi ka makikipag-mix up dyan sa ilalim if lalambot-lambot mo, if you want to protect something. Pero pagka ganyan, talagang sakripisyo na.
Tsaka yung mga teams natin, nakaka 2 games na. So meron na silang idea ng physicality na linalaro ng ating mga referees dito. So that's the mindset that they have. Pwede naman pala.
Anything physical, body, okay yan. Pero non-basketball movements, tawagan nila yan.
10 seconds to work with for Penuela.
Good defense.
Great block from JL. Kwekutey forcing one up. Wala. Aguilar rips it out. Here is De Los Santos. De Los Santos. Dangerous on the break. Medyo wide lang yung tira doon. Amsali. Kwekutey. Linapet. Kwekutey. Penuela. They will reset. Naka-recover na. At nakaset up ang depensa ng JRU. Penuela now trying to shake off Aguilar. Penuela draws the foul. Count the basket. One more coming up.
Veteranong maglaro. Pinanonood ko yung mga highlights natin with, you can also search it at GMA Sports. Every game has highlights. I was watching the highlights against EAC. Veterano maglaro.
Showing us the wares right there was Ralph Penuela. Free throw coming up para sa kanya sa ating pong pagbabalik.
NCAA family. Kaya naman sa puntong ito, kilalanin natin ang dalawa pang bagong courtside reporters na napili para sa Season 97 dito sa Chatbox. Kasama natin si Lance Santiago at Aya De Quiroz.
Hey!
Hi!
Hey! Gusto mo hi?
Hi!
Hey!
Taas ng energy taas.
Hello Aya, hello Lance. And welcome to the NCAA family and GMA. Kamusta? Kamusta yung feelings natin? Let's go to Aya first kasi you are a returning courtside reporter sa NCAA. You spent the season here. If I'm not mistaken, that was season 94.
94.
94. So, how do you feel to be chosen again and to be back?
I'm extremely grateful that I'm back. I'm supposed to be a season or 2 seasons more knowledgeable, right? And it feels great to work with you again and with everybody else. So I'm very excited, but I know it's big shoes to fill, and I promise that I will be coming much more prepared this season.
Oh, it's a guarantee.
Grabe, may testimony.
It's an Aya guarantee. Okay. Okay.
Pero going to season 94, I know that is a special season for you too because you tried to be a courtside reporter back then. Is that right?
Ralph Penuela, Nilmark Viray, isa sa mga alumni natin ng The Clash. Ayan po.
Perform halftime, no?
Magpo-perform yan mamaya sa ating halftime break. Or is it Vilmark? Okay, let's verify. Ayun, Vilmark yan.
Sa segue na rin ako, bumati ka kasi ng alumni eh. So alumni ng San Beda, happy birthday, Jerome Paterno. Former NCAA Most Improved Player, Rookie of the Year, Mythical 5 member.
Yan,
celebrating his 21st birthday again. Good friend of ours.
So happy birthday po.
Nanonood sa Iligan, maayong hapon sa inyong tanan.
Cell is firing from the corner as we go back to the action here. San Beda looking to find their rhythm on offense kasi it's been in spurts. Kung tapay bagsak, nakatayo ulit. Amsali now against Arenal. Amsali, hindi nga lang pumasok pero may foul na itinawag.
Look at the footwork of Ryan Amsali. Very few rookies, freshmen, you call post-up play, straight post play, especially if he is a small forward in high school transitioning into a power forward in college. Footwork is there, touch is there, but again, the finishing and shot making, siguro rusty din dahil
Yeah.
Mythical 5 member, of course, of our juniors tournament.
If I'm not mistaken, he was the finals MVP of season 95 when they won over the junior Pirates. So 25-22. Amsali extending the lead, splitting the free throws. Yeah, so si JL De Los Santos, makatangay, muntik nang mawala ang bola. De Los Santos now will facilitate on top.
2-3 zone being shown here by San Beda, something different.
Yeah, look at the flow of the defense of the Red Lions here. Oh, but a find inside, and Junicio is able to finish.
Free spots are the gaps, the elbow and the space beneath the zone defense. Yung tatlong tao sa ilalim, yung bottom spot, libre parate yan. Yung easy to sweep.
And Ryan Amsali creating his shot, fading away and scoring. But you love JRU recognizing, you know, the cracks on the defense of San Beda, especially earlier in the previous play. Tignan natin kung anong diskarte nila dito. De Los Santos, bully play, wala. Unable to save it. So it will go back to San Beda's side. 27-24 in our second quarter. A minute and 6 seconds remaining in the first half. Ralph Penuela, great
Double
matchup against
dive to high low to Martin.
Back to Ralph. Ooh! Bagsak si Amsali off the collision with JL De Los Santos.
Interesting here what the referees would call, because that was an exchange and Amsali got checked here. Ito, off the handoff. That was a check. And Ryan Amsali wasn't ready.
Kaya ganun yung reaction ni Amsali.
Oo. Kasi Amsali is a very physical player din. And on the handoff, hindi niya ine-expect yung contact. Ito baka ibang angle.
Ooh.
Oh. That was just a clean
bangga eh.
Bangga. Face to face, tinamaan lang ng hindi ready. Si Ryan Amsali. He was trying to get that soft hand off. And then, mabilis yung dating ni JL De Los Santos. That was a clear foul.
Alright,
contact, katawan eh. Katawan sa katawan. Hindi naman natin nakita na, maganda makita natin yung angle kasi baka mali ako. Wala namang extension ng forearm on our panel angle. Baka on the other side, sa angle nila Commissioner by Cristobal, baka may arm extension.
Baka mas malinaw doon.
So that was just a regular foul. Hindi naman in-elevate.
Ito pa rin yung parehong angle kanina. Tignan natin yung right arm ni De Los Santos. Yeah, it was just, you know, a regular body-to-body contact.
Ang turo ng mga coaches, if you would fight through a screen, it's either you go under or pag nakadikit yung kukuha ng handoff, you fight over. Responsibilidad na nung mag-handoff, screen ng hard. Timing lang, na-timingan lang, na-timingan, na naka-relax.
So that's gonna be just a regular foul on JL De Los Santos. Nakita mo yung mukha ni JL dito, hindi rin siya makapaniwala. So Ryan Amsali, ito.
Tinamaan sa lip.
So medyo nagdudugo dito sa lip area si Ryan Amsali. Mula dun sa
inadvertent contact eh. Hindi, kasi nakita natin nakababa yung kamay talaga eh. Doon sa angle lalo nila Coach by Cristobal on the opposite side. Yun yung magandang makita natin eh.
Maybe nandun yun sa posisyon din ng arms at kamay ni Ryan Amsali.
Kasi nag-contact silang dalawa eh.
Yan. So naitulak lang nung nagbanggaan sila neto ni JL.
Sama sa laro.
Yeah. So Yukian Andrada will take the free throws. Yukian making the first 4-point separation for the Red Lions. Under a minute remaining in the second quarter. 2 for 2. So it's now a 5-point lead. Here's De Los Santos.
Laking front court nito, Andrada tsaka Contapay.
Oo nga.
Mahaba na matatangkad.
Jonicio handoff to Celis. Celis umatake. Layup is off though. And here comes Penuela. Alfaro. Red Lions, a lot of time to work with here. Alfaro now. Contapay is open.
Short. Offensive rebound. Put back. Wala lang para kay Andrada. Overcooks that shot. JRU can opt to take the final shot pero hindi raw, sabi ni Marvin Junicio.
May plano. May plano.
And ito, pwede na mag-last shot dito ang San Beda. They got 5 seconds here. Penuela with a counter.
Ice on his veins. Sabi nga ng maraming Bedan alumni, Ralph Penuela would be a guy to look for, especially during the big moments, the end game, and he proves it right there, making a shot to end the quarter.
You take a look at the highlights here. JB Baguio, again, was the fire starter for San Beda in that second frame with a couple of baskets. But JRU able to keep in step. Pero itong San Beda, again, just execution on both ends of the floor, including that basket from Ralph Penuela. Able to create the separation at halftime here. That was a three-pointer rather for Dionisio, and then countered by the three-pointer as well from Ralph Penuela. That brings us to 32-27. At the break here, we got a performer, Vilmar Viray, coming up next. Pagkatapos po nun, halftime stats and analysis of this game. You guys are watching the NCAA Season 97, Stronger Together. Buo ang puso.
The NCAA, going all the way. We are stronger together. Buo ang puso. We are stronger together. Buo ang puso.
Hi, ako nga pala si JM Calma ng San Sebastian Golden Stags at nagmula ako sa Kapwa Starlock. Ang position ko is forward tsaka center. Preparation ko siguro mas doble pa kumpara sa last season ko kasi ito na yung last ko eh. Bubuhos ko na lahat kung anong meron ako, nagpo-practice ako. Nandiyan naman yung mga coaches para i-guide ako.
Dami kong tapay po from San Beda, playing center. I'm from Cagayan Valley, Tuguegarao City. Madaming adjustment yung pinapagawa sa amin ni Coach. Una, mahirap pero unti-unti naman nakukuha na namin siya. And yun, parang nag-gel na kami as a team kasi bago ulit yung mga teammates namin, maraming rookies. So kailangan talaga namin mag-gel as a team para makapag-perform kami na maayos this coming season.
Hi, I'm Ivan Santos, 24 years old, 6'6", center from the Mapua Cardinals. Tatry po namin yung best namin. Makuha mo na po yung Final Four makapasok at sunod po yung championship. Gagawin po namin lahat yung best namin.
I am Ladis Lepalam, 22 years old, 6'9" ang height, position center from CSB Blazers. For me, siyempre, bilang center, advantage po talaga yan. Bilang isang rim protector, shot blockers, kailangan talaga yan. Yan talaga yung number one na gusto sa akin ni Coach na maging pwede namin makuha yung possession sa depensa papuntang opensa.
Kaya na ng palaki ang ating NCAA family. Kaya naman sa puntong ito, kilalanin natin ang dalawa pang bagong courtside reporters na napili para sa Season 97 dito sa Chatbox. Kasama natin si Lance Santiago at Aya De Quiroz.
Hey!
Hi!
Hey! Gusto mo yung hi?
Hi!
Hey!
Taas ng energy daw.
Taas ng energy. Hello, Aya. Hello, Lance.
Hi.
And welcome to the NCAA family and GMA. Kamusta? Kamusta yung feelings natin? Let's go to Aya first kasi you are a returning courtside reporter sa NCAA. You spent the season here. If I'm not mistaken, that was season 94.
94.
94. So, how do you feel to be chosen again and to be back?
I'm extremely grateful that I'm back. I'm supposed to be a season or 2 seasons more knowledgeable, right? And
Kaya na ng palaki ang ating NCAA family. Kaya naman sa puntong ito, kilalanin natin ang dalawa pang bagong courtside reporters na napili para sa Season 97 dito sa Chatbox. Kasama natin si Lance Santiago at Aya De Quiroz.
Hey!
Hi!
Hey! Gusto mo yung hi?
Hi!
Hey!
Taas ng energy daw.
Taas ng energy. Hello, Aya. Hello, Lance.
Hi.
And welcome to the NCAA family and GMA. Kamusta? Kamusta yung feelings natin? Let's go to Aya first kasi you are a returning courtside reporter sa NCAA. You spent the season here. If I'm not mistaken, that was season 94.
94.
94. So, how do you feel to be chosen again and to be back?
I'm extremely grateful that I'm back. I'm supposed to be a season or 2 seasons more knowledgeable, right? And it feels great to work with you again and with everybody else. So I'm very excited, but I know it's big shoes to fill, and I promise that I will be coming much more prepared this season.
Oh, it's a guarantee.
Grabe, may testimony.
It's an Aya guarantee. Okay. Okay.
Pero going to season 94, I know that is a special season for you too because you tried to be a courtside reporter back then. Is that
Kasabay
right?
nila, di ba?
Magkasabay pa sila.
Kasabay.
Pa sila. So how does it feel now to finally be here, to finally be an NCAA courtside reporter?
Like the words that you said, finally! Sabi ko finally kasi season 94, kasabay ko yung friend ko nag-audition and unfortunately hindi ako nakuha pero sabi ko this time, dapat akin na to. So, eto, nandito na ngayon, kasama ko na kayo and really thankful.
Pero Lance, what was your experience when you found out? Okay, kwento mo sa amin pala yung experience mo when you found out, finally, ito na, I got accepted, I got in. Kwento mo sa amin.
Sobrang kabado kasi parang isang entire month yun, naghihintay kami ng results. And then finally on that day, nasa bahay ako, tapos may nag-text sa akin, nag-text si Led, sabi niya, punta kayo ng Zoom. Tapos nandun ka, Martin, tapos sabi mo, unfortunately, kailangan namin kayong i-half. Sabi ko, baka hindi na naman ako makuha.
Ang padagdagin ng suspense, konting drama, okay. Tapos,
sabi ko, baka hindi na naman. Tapos sabi mo, joke lang. Tapos nung sinabi mo joke lang, sabi ko, ito na yun.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so
deserved,
much.
deserved.
Sobrang deserved.
Yeah, but I also learned that you're majoring in literature, right? So how did you get into CSR, or why did you want to become a courtside reporter?
Well, back in college, into hosting na din talaga ako. Tapos sobrang idol ko noon yung mga courtside reporters and sabi ko, sana one day, ma-experience ko na maging on the courtside din. Maliban sa nasa stage ako nag-host. That's it.
Yun, so, he
So I don't know si
manifested.
Aya.
Yun, he
Yun.
manifested.
Idol ko siya sobra.
Idol.
Pinapanood ko siya lagi.
Parang iba na yun.
Oo nga eh. Parang, okay. Sige, Aya, since you are a returning courtside reporter, learning experience yung first season mo, I would assume. That was a learning experience for you. How are you approaching this one?
There were a lot of, syempre noong una kabado pa, and I feel like the biggest thing was I didn't have my personality shine through the camera. Ganon.
Okay.
So ngayon, I hope na lumabas na yung totoong Aya, and of course to make better stories and still continue to prove that we are necessary people on the court, and we are here to tell the stories that you want to hear.
There you go. That's another guarantee, by the way. Thank you so much, Aya and Lance, for joining us.
We welcome you back to the coverage. It is a Sunday game day here in your NCAA season 97. Stronger together, buo ang puso at the half of our second game. We got the Beda Red Lions leading it by 5 over the JRU Heavy Bombers. Maraming salamat ulit sa inyong pagtutok. Live na live po ngayon sa GTV, YouTube, Facebook. Nandyan din tayo worldwide sa GMA Pinoy TV. You guys have Martin Javier here alongside Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. Coach, back and forth affair para sa magkabilang panig natin. It was JRU leading it after the first quarter, but Beda again found their old form and then started to hum, built a 5-point lead. As we take a look at some of the numbers here at the half.
Two key stats here, offensive rebounding. Beda had 10 more attempts. 41 to 31 because they were attacking the boards, 50-50 balls. Marami silang nadampot dyan. They forced turnover, 10 para sa JRU kontra sa 5 ng Beda. So those two things pa lang, it gives you more attempts. And kahit na parehas na teams, mababa ang field goal shooting, below 30% ang Beda. This is uncharacteristic, 29.3. 12 out of 41. Sa kabila naman, JRU, 11 of 31, 35%.
Yeah.
Pero lamang pa rin sila because they were attacking, and the more chances you get, pagka umaatake ka, mas maganda yung position mo para manalo.
Ito ang ating game so far ng JRU na mas mababa yung kanilang offensive rebounds.
Definitely. So they had 30 the first game and then 23 their second game.
A lot of offensive rebounds mula dito sa JRU Heavy Bombers. But again, a solid performance for them so far kasi first 2 games nila maaga silang nalamangan ng kanilang mga kalaban. But this time, they are hanging around with the Red Lions, one of the strongest teams in the league as well. As we take a look at the leading scorers of this one, Ralph Penuela showing us the confidence today. He's got 9 points across his name. On the other side, this is the Marwin Junicio we've been waiting to see. He's got 8 points.
And both these guys really points of attack, but another guy that we want to highlight is Ryan Amsali. A lot of misses on the point blank, but a lot of looks he generated for his teammates. They just need to knock down the shots because he is becoming the point of attack nila on the post. And hindi lang itong game na to, even the previous one against EAC, pinupuntahan siya sa poste.
That's part of probably the long-term goals netong San Beda. The bigger picture for them is to develop and give Ryan Amsali that confidence here in the college game para mag-translate yung kanyang laro dito at makuha niya yung kanyang mga tira. 32-27, yan po ang ating talaan. Marapit na tayo magsimula sa ating second half of this ball game. And again, final game this weekend. Pagkatapos ito, balik tayo sa Tuesday dito sa GTV for another set of basketball games in your NCAA Season 97. Ryan Amsali on your screens. Again, a phenomenal juniors player sa lahat ng pinaglaruan niya. But now here, part of the college program. This is Penuela and Arenal.
Yes, the captains of both squads being given instructions here by our officials because it was a highly physical first half but nothing dirty. No punches thrown, no elbow swung. So titignan natin, the officials will be tightening this one up.
Especially that we have a close game here on hand. But again, the difference for San Beda against EAC Coach Hammer, because it was also tied at 41 apiece yung laro nila against EAC, and then it was 29-17 in the third quarter. Yun na yung puhunan na pinanghawakan ng San Beda up until the end of the game.
Oo, hanggang sa dulo kasi they were outscored in the fourth quarter, if you remember, by EAC.
Right.
But yung nakapagpuhunan ka nga na maaga, investment. Again, it's an investment scheme. Sa dulo, dun mo kukuhanin yan Yung mga free throws na nakuha nila in the third quarter, that gave them enough cushion throughout that second half.
And they'll take it. A win is a win here in Season 97. Yun po yung pangalawa nilang panalo dito sa ating tournament. Alright, third quarter begins. A foul away from the ball. Pagsak si Dami Contapay.
Over-eager on that slip. Number one rule, if you're setting a screen, if you would slip, do not hit the guy. Get him through the feet. Ayan, yung pag-slide niya, forearm ang ginamit You want your inside leg to be over his inside leg para nasa likuran mo na siya. Catch, turn, and shoot na lang yan.
Makatangay playing great defense there against Contapay. Gonzalez getting the start in the second half here. Oh, snatched away.
Good hands.
By Kwekute. Back to James. Pero wala lang yung tira niya. That was a difficult shot in transition. Ball ripped out. Jump ball tayo dito. Possession will go to JRU.
Kalabaw maglaro tong Amsali.
And you like how he is utilizing that bigger body.
Oh, he gained mass this past 2 years. His body matured, but the quickness, the footwork, it is still there. And the explosiveness.
Andun pa rin. For JRU, this is going to be an important 3 minutes to begin the third quarter for them. Dahil dito nagte-take over ang San Beda. Makatangay puts it on the floor. Makatangay couldn't do it. Jonicio comes up with it. Balik sa labas kay JL. They will reset. They got 9 seconds to shoot here. De Los Santos crossover on Inot. Two athletic players. De Los Santos drops it in, gets the friendly bounce.
Friendly bounce. It is on a Sunday. Good-looking jumper, pero nandun pa rin yung kamay ni Inot
Wala, hindi niya talaga masya-shake off yan.
That's what you want to see. Yung mga athletic na freshmen na mabibilis yung paan, tapos pumupokpok sa depensa.
Oh, it's a great matchup. Inot and De Los Santos. Kwekute pulls the trigger. That is too strong. Nanlamig na dito si James after nailing 2 threes in the first quarter, Coach Hammer.
But somebody who is hot watching the game, very intent, and somebody that I dearly love, Coach Frankie Lim, enjoying the game with Tita Olen, Ate Miyaka, and the whole crew right there watching. Nasa Paranaque ngayon si Coach Frankie. Coach, enjoy ka ba ng dalawang malamig dyan? Si Coach.
Coach, thank you for watching. Palagay ko nag-enjoy sa dito kasi San Beda ahead by 3. 32-29, just under 2 minutes gone in our second half.
Hi, I'm AJ Benson. I'm 25 years old. I'm 6'4". I play the forward/guard position for the CSB Blazers. It's a privilege to do that for my brother/Pinsan, Justin Gutang. You're gonna see all our work that we put in, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Warren Bonifacio, 23 years old, 6'4", forward from the Mapua Cardinals. Taga San Simon, Pampanga. Bonnie lang yung tawag sa akin, Bonnie. Bukod sa basketball, habis ko yung paglalaro ng computer games. Tapos yun, yung pag-programming dahil computer engineering ako. Kaya yun, naging habis ko na yun.
Hi, I'm JRU 25 years old, 6'7", position, power forward. Nanggaling ako sa New Bataan, Davao de Oro at doon ako natuto mag-basketball. Tinatawag nila akong Yoy. Di ko din alam ba't yung binabansag nila sa akin.
My name is Kenneth Villocando from Tondo, forward 6'2".
Program. Magandang araw po sa inyo. Intently watching from their homes.
Of course.
Of course, always part of the NCAA family.
Yeah.
Naman tayo, everybody included here in the oldest collegiate league. Easy access. You can go to your standard definition TV, HD on cable. Action is right here. At ang ganda ng venue natin with the ambiance. You could hear the players communicating with each other and the coaches.
Rinig natin lahat. Inside the LaSalle Green Hills St. Benil Gym. Hustle for the ball. De Los Santos bagsak. Eto si Homer Makatangay. Makatangay on the move. Jonicio now will send it out to De Los Santos. JL will set the table here. Junco facing up. Gonzalez. Junco bumomba. Junco with a finish.
Hirap yun. Dalawang tao nakapayong sa kanya sa ilalim. And Sister Junco is on a good day, 6'2". On a good day, on a good stretch. And making a basket underneath. And you gotta credit the passer. Tinahidi niya yung passer niya on the screen and roll.
Kasi Junco gamit na gamit. Yung lapad ng katawan niya. Kwekute now. Spin! Layup! Oh, it's no good.
Beaten lang. Great move by James Kwekute. Very, very deceptive quickness.
And that's something we would like to see more coming from James Kwekute. Aside from that three-point shot, yung kanyang slashing din syempre kakailanganin for San Beda.
And he was very good in season 95, moving without the basketball. Because he wasn't the point of attack. They had Nelly, they had Oftana to take care of that. They had Tankwa parked sa ilalim. So he was able to do a lot of things in the flow of the offense. He can run the floor, he can move off screens.
Chart, mas madali buhay niya nun.
Oo, syempre, kakain ka na lang nakahanda na.
Handa na. Again, this is going to be a different season for him, but he is still posting some solid numbers for the Red Lions.
Has that pedigree, of course. Mental 5 member last season in season 95.
Here's JL De Los Santos. Abante lang ng dalawa ang San Beda. De Los Santos to the basket. Wala. Gonzalez. Natapik ni Tony Inot. Mananatili ang bola sa JRU with 13 ticks on their clock.
Great execution there by JRU on the pinch post. Again, the finishing. Gotta finish those shots.
Gonzalez now.
Double high screen.
Junco will need to create. Junco! Wala. James comes up with it. Cross court to Penuela, pero masyadong mababa, masyadong forward yon. Ball going back to JRU side.
Binago ni Coach Louie Gonzalez yung kanyang atake. No? Napapansin mo, pag tinatawag nila yung head, they run a flex action on the weak side. Big guys are the decision makers. Nakita natin kanina, Junicio nagbigay ng handoff na maganda, di lang natapos. Junco naman umatake the following possession.
Jonicio missing on the three, gets it back. JL hang time, pali kay Junicio. That's a finish off the glass for Marwin.
You don't want to be in striking distance of JRU, especially if you're San Beda, dahil ang San Beda has that firepower and pwedeng dumiin. May next gear pa to and we're still waiting in this game.
This is the 4th deadlock of the game, 33 apiece. And we expect this to continue. Dahil nga pareho yung pace ng ating team's Coach Hammer. Kwekutey.
Pro style to eh.
Oo. Amsali puts it on the floor. Baguio, the short stop. Wala. Rebounded here by Ino. Then he puts it back in.
Grabe naman yun.
Wow.
Wild card, no?
Yeah.
Wild card. When he is inserted in the game, he would always make his presence felt. 1 out of 5 from threes ang San Beda. 3 out of 7 naman ang JRU from the outside. Third quarter rather, not 3-pointers. Third quarter field goals natin yan.
Kaya humabol na dito ang JRU. Pero abante pa rin ang San Beda. Jonicio from the left wing. No go. Baguio pulls it down. Ahead to Amsali. 2-on-1. Ryan is not able to score. De Los Santos. Jonicio. Jonicio. Dire-diretso. Wala pa rin. Ooh. Some activity underneath as Junco was taking the shot landing. Natamaan din siya nung pababang si JB Baguio.
Awkward landing by Junco and then tinamaan ni JB Baguio.
Junco a little bit shaken up, but he seems okay.
So let's see the sequence. Tinaga dun sa paglanding na angkla naman. Hindi naman sadya kasi yung pabaksak din si Junco.
Yeah.
Pataas, pababa si Baguio, paswing pataas si Junco dahil na-slap yung bola sa baba.
So may palikat nito ni...
Inadvertent contact.
Yeah.
Inadvertent. Medyo umiwas pa nga si Baguio kasi babagsakan niya si Junco. Kaya medyo napaupo siya. Kasi usually pagka hindi ka cognizant sa mga nangyayari, mababagsak ka din sa tao.
Diretso ka dun. And Junco is getting checked here. Pero okay lang siya. Siya tough guy. Tough player. And he will head to the line for a couple of shots. So 5 on the floor now for San Beda. Napalitan ng kanilang big man. Yukian Andrada is back in the game alongside Baguio, Inot, Kwekutey, and Penuela. For JRU, mintes yung unang free throw ni Chester. Kasama niya JL De Los Santos, Jonicio, Glenn Gonzalez, and Homer Makatangay.
Glenn Gonzalez got a lot of minutes today, getting a lot of minutes rather today, in place of Jason Celis, who is still on that slump.
Yeah. And San Beda ngayon, abante pa rin. Puntahan natin si Bailey's Akot.
Thank you, Martin and Coach Hammer. Na-mention nyo kanina si Ralph Penuela, ang team captain ng San Beda Red Lions. At nag-usap ko siya bagong laro na to. Sabi sa akin ni Ralph, merong pressure being their team captain. Siyempre silang winning team at sila ang laging nasa finals. Natanong ko rin siya kung paano niya nagagampanan ng role being their leader. Sabi niya sa akin na he wants to lead by example, that they need to trust each other, never doubt each other, and take care of each other on the floor. Yun ang nakita nyo sa larong ito. At yun din ang hinahanap ni Coach Boyet Fernandez sa kanila na pagpatuloy nila, takbuhin ng sistema, share yung ball at wag magkanya-kanya. Back to you, Martin.
Maraming salamat, Baileys. I think gano'n naman talaga maglaro ang San Beda. But in this particular game, Coach Hammer,
Hindi pa sila makakuha ng buwelo.
Oo. Dun sa second gear nila. But you were mentioning earlier itong si Glenn Gonzalez kung bakit medyo nabababad siya kay Coach Louie. Sumagot agad.
Nakakuha ng basket. But going back to the report of Bailey's, with Ralph Penuela kasi, you look at the bench, Coach Boyet is a very cerebral guard when he was still playing. And kaya ako pinipili ko yung mga nagiging gwardiya ng San Beda, tapos siya yung coach. Kasi alam niya paano mag-develop ng gwardiya. Ganun kagaling yan. Very cerebral na coach eh. Mapipilitan ka maging decision maker.
That's right, Coach Hammer. Marami nga nag-flourish na guard sa sistema nito ni Coach Boyet. In the meantime, let's go to JRU side. Nandyan si Chantal Laude.
Ang pinanghahawakan ngayon ng JRU Heavy Bombers, we cannot fall into a deep hole. Kanina sabi ni Marwin Jonicio, ang lagi daw paalala sa kanila ni Coach, kunin lang natin ang larong to and from there, we can start building our momentum. Kanina medyo intense din ang atmosphere sa halftime huddle dahil dikit ang laban. Pero sabi ng assistant coach na si Mark Nas si Mixon Ramos, kailangan lang natin i-sustain ang ating offense at maging mas aggressive pa at mas maingat sa offense natin at defense. Kaya ngayon makikita natin, titingnan natin kung kaya ba nila yang gawin ang strategy para makuha ang points sa larong ito. Back to you, boys.
Maraming salamat, Chantal. Well, yung first point mo, they were able to get out of the hole they were in earlier against Beda, get back in this one and tie this one up. Pero kung manalo sila dito, this will, you know, help them out in building a great momentum in season 97.
Yung kumpiyansa. Kasi kaya na nga pinag-uusapan natin sa game on eh. Delikado eh. Kailangan makakuha ka na ng 4-5 panalo, pwede kang dumikit dun sa play-in. Dahil nakita natin yung team standings natin kanina before the game started. Dikit-dikit.
Yan.
Ang team standings, mamaya babalikan natin yan post-game. So makikita natin na every win really counts.
And imagine getting a win against Beda. That will greatly help with their confidence going forward in the season. Here is Gonzalez. 1-point lead though, held by Beda. Jonicio now. They go to Agbong, natapikan. Back to De Los Santos. Oh, James Kwekute with great hands.
And he has always been a great defender.
Yeah.
James, dun sa starting lineup nila in season 95 that made the finals, and when they won a championship, he was a defensive stopper.
Yeah.
He was a defensive stopper.
So doon nautakan niya si JL De Los Santos. Baguio will attack and score off the window.
Coming off the bench, Off the bench,
JB.
JB Baguio.
Out to prove something here is JB Baguio. 38-35. Kapante ulit ng tatlo ang Red Lions. Agbong now, backing down, finding Bongay. What a feed from Agbong.
Ganda ng look na yun dahil naka-collapse on the shaded area. Basic defensive concept. Somebody posts up, 1 foot in the shaded area. Again on the blind side. Cutting.
I love the game of Agbong.
Basic.
Pinapakalma talaga niya yung opensa nitong JRU. Short stop para kay Yukien. Wala. Follow-up from Tony Inot.
6 points for Inot. Another offensive rebound. Energy buckets para sa kanya. Dalawang offensive rebound in this quarter, correct?
My goodness, Tony Inot. Gonzalez, the find. Bongay with a save to the wrong man. Here's James. Inot on the move. Inot! Wala. Foul though on Jonicio.
Next in line. Next in line ng batang to.
And that's his favorite spot on the floor on the break. Ito muna, yung pabanda kanina ni JB Baguio taking on 2 defenders. And then this is for the offensive rebound. You mentioned the second one of the quarter for Tony. Ayun, ganda ng timing at pwestuhan.
Meron at meron.
Yeah.
I think he was also Mythical 5 if I'm not mistaken in the juniors, correct? Mythical 5 tong si Inot.
But coming in, he was...
yan, si Amsali, si Andrada.
Yan.
Barba, tsaka Guadanya.
Yan.
If I'm not mistaken,
But coming in, Coach Hammer, he was expected to be a stopper, you know, a defense-oriented player.
Kaha pa lang
Yun.
Pang stopper na
Pero so far, solido din sa opensa itong si Tony.
And yung mga tira naman niya, hindi tinatakbo yung opensa para sa kanya.
Oo. Going with the flow. Celis, umatake, wala. Agbong pulls it down, or Bongay rather. 2:50 remaining sa ating third quarter. Beda building the 5-point lead.
Hi, I'm AJ Benson. I'm 25 years old. I'm 6'4". I play the forward/guard position for the CSB Blazers. It's a privilege to do that for my brother/Pinsan, Justin Gutang. You're gonna see all our work that we put in, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Warren Bonifacio, 23 years old, 6'4", forward from the Mapua Cardinals. Taga San Simon, Pampanga. Bonnie lang yung tawag sa akin, Bonnie. Bukod sa basketball, habis ko yung paglalaro ng computer games. Tapos yun, yung pag-programming dahil computer engineering ako. Kaya yun, naging habits ko na yun.
Hi, I'm J.O. Ambohot, 25 years old, 6'7", position.
Balik aksyon sa NCAA Season 97. Under 3 minutes remaining in our third quarters. And Beda, abante ng 5, Coach Hammer.
Martin, I need to check myself before I
Okay.
rank myself.
Okay.
Humingi tayo ng konting info dito sa ating mga stats guys. Si Kuya Arnel Apostol and Kuya JR Apostol dito, binigyan tayo ng info. It was
Okay.
Justin Sanchez and Yukien Andrada who were part of the Mythical Five from San Beda because Ryan Amsali got a technical foul. Si Inot hindi kasama. So it's Policarpio, Guadagna, Barba, Andrada, and itong si Sanchez.
So there you go. That was a Mythical 5, by the way. Season 95.
juniors. Na lahat nasa seniors.
Eto na nga. Parte ng iba't ibang team. 42-39. JRU able to score after the timeout. Baguio! Wow, what a fight! Going to Abuda.
And if there's one thing that teams have been running this past season 97, on point ang mga backdoor plays dito ng ating mga players. All teams, ha?
Correct.
All teams.
We've seen that a lot here in season 97. 5-point lead again for San Beda. Celis, 5 seconds to work with. Agbong takes it. Doesn't make it. And here comes Bayo. France. Ang nagbaba ng bola para sa San Beda. They go to Peter Alfaro, pulls the trigger and knocks it down.
Been telling people, season 95, this guy is a shooter. Still needs to get a string of games that he makes those outside shots.
Lalim ng San Beda. You got Peter Alfaro.
Loaded. Loaded talaga.
De Los Santos. Cross court. Kumakalas na dito ang San Beda. Celis. Running into a double. Is this gonna be on Alfaro? Kasi bumeldon yung Abuda. Ito yung galaw kanina. At hanap ni Baguio papunta kay France.
Nakatulog yung bantay. So you want guys, and this another pass by Bayo to assists in 2 sequences na pinakita natin dito.
So JB Baguio getting involved in the offense somehow of San Beda.
Yan dalawang yan yung fulcrum ng program ng Beda. It's that power forward position and that point guard. If they have a solid power forward and a solid point guard, they are contenders because number one, they're offense, dribble, drive, point guard. And then they like running those pinch post actions, decision maker yung big guy. So si Oftana last year when he was playing 4, siya talaga yung last season rather. Siya talaga yung nag-rack up ng stats.
Lagi nga may flexible bigs.
Yun talaga eh.
Itong San Beda. Cometa now. It is a 6-point game. More comfortable separation for the Red Lions. 3-pointer from the corner will not drop for Andrada. Celis now to JL. They swing it around. It goes to Evan Agbong. Anong diskarte dito ni Agbong? Pupunta kay Celis. Celis firing. Difficult shot. And Alfaro comes up with it. Peter now on the break. Abuda is open. Doesn't fire. Instead goes to Baguio on top. Cap Cometa now will be tasked to facilitate in this play. The spin. Pass while falling down. Baguio backing down. Baguio. Ooh!
Nabati ko kanina. Dalawang magandang pasa.
Good intention because Cometa was open. Yun nga lang, napunta sa bandang kanan yung kanyang pasa. Wala sa posisyon si Cometa.
And with the offense na itinatakbo ni Coach Boyan Fernandez, you remember when he was playing with a guy named Dennis Espino. Would really pass on the post. They like running those triangle concepts dun sa post area with cutters.
Oh, a 3-pointer from the left wing para kay JL De Los Santos.
Kanina medyo umaalagwa na. So, quick 6-0 run dito na JRU.
Andrada, no good as we end our third quarter here inside the St. Benil Gym in NSGH. Sa Mandaluyong pa rin po tayo. So far, great action mula sa magkabilang panig natin. JRU Heavy Bombers with a late run kasi kanina abante na nga ng 8 puntos itong San Beda pero ngayon 3 na lang, Coach Hammer.
Great run there to end of the quarter by JRU. But San Beda still holding on to that with timely executions like this.
Look at that. It was JB Baguio, one of his 2 dimes in the third quarter. San Beda ahead by 3 going into our 4th and final quarter. Huwag kayong alis! Mabalik ang NCAA Season 97 on GTV.
The NCAA, growing normally, we are stronger together. Ang puso, we are stronger together. Ang puso.
It's the second year of the NCAA GMA partnership, so that means our coverage team is also expanding. This season, we'll be introducing 13 fresh faces that are going to be reporting from the sidelines of the coming games. Today, we'll get to know 3 of them. Kasama natin ngayon sa chat box sila Sofia Rodelas, Bailey's Akot, at Chantal Laude.
Yay! Hello, guys. Hello.
Thank you so much.
And how do you feel that you are finally a courtside reporter here in the NCAA? Oh, sige, let's start with Sofia.
You know, when they text me na pasok pala ako, it was actually during my birthday.
Oh!
Yeah, that's what I told them. It was actually my birthday that you guys messaged me, so thank you so much. It was like a birthday gift to me.
What a gift!
Yeah.
What a gift. Congratulations. Oh.
Belated happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hindi pala nila alam.
We welcome you back inside our beautiful venue, St. Benil Gym in LSGH, Mandaluyong City. As we go into the 4th quarter of this game, second offering of our Sunday doubleheader between the San Beda Red Lions and the JRU Heavy Bombers. Right now, it is 47-44 in favor of San Beda. You guys are joined by Martin Javier, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, Bailey's Akot, and Chantal Laude. Kanina, Coach Hammer, pinag-usapan natin previous game ng San Beda. Namuhunan sila sa 3rd quarter, but it is a different story here. Kasi JRU ang mas maganda ang pinakita dun sa ating 3rd.
Sinasabayan nila yung laro ng JRU na bangga ng bangga. Slow rock, run-on opportunity. Ang San Beda, hindi pa nga gaano tumatakbo.
Yeah.
So, tinitingnan natin kung kanino papabor tong tempo na to because the lowest pace in Season 95 was San Beda. They like walking the dog.
Yeah.
Bababa nila, i-execute nila sa'yo because they had absolute dogs.
Yes.
Last Season 95. But now, we're still waiting for the guys who would step up dahil bagitong-bagito nga din tong team ng San Beda, but they have the talent.
That's true. Marami magandang pieces pa rin itong San Beda team na to. And we're still looking for that second gear. Yun yung hinahanap natin from the Red Lions here. Kasi kanina, we saw a glimpse of that when they pushed the lead to 8 points. Pero, nakabalik itong JRU.
So you got used to San Beda having that gear. Pagka nagkakadikitan na, makakuha to ng 6-0 run, kumakawala eh. Laging ganun sila eh.
Correct. Usually, simula na yan na mag-pull away nitong San Beda. Kwekutay now. San Beda gets into their offense here. Cap Cometa on top. Cometa. Oh, okay. Great defense from JRU right there. Forced shot coming from Kwekutay. Celis nagmamadali. Celis on the move. Celis taking the contact. Muntik pang pumasok. Foul on Cometa.
You gotta love the effort of Jason Celis. He knows that his shot isn't dropping. What has he been doing? Attacking the cup. Maraming mintis pa rin, pero yung concentrated effort of attacking and gashing the defense, nandoon eh. Hindi na siya nagsisettle doon sa mga short corner jumpers, mga curl throughs. So, meron at meron eh.
Jason Celis hasn't made a field goal today, Coach Hammer, but he's made 4 out of his 5 free throw attempts. Make that 5 out of 6 now.
Puntos pa rin yan.
Puntos pa rin.
Puntos pa rin yan.
And he's initiating, diba, sa opensa nila, which is badly needed sa JRU in their previous games.
Saka pagka yung mga scorer, nakita nila na napasok yung bola sa bitaw nila.
Ayun na.
Ayan eh. Tuloy-tuloy. Dikit-dikit.
Klaseng confidence giver yan. Okay. 6th deadlock of the game at 47 all. It's been that close this year in the second half. De Los Santos natapikan sa likod itong si Alfaro. 47 all papunta sa ating 8 minutes and 48 seconds of this game. Kwekutay. Alfaro. San Beda looking for some fire again in the fourth. Kwekutay, medyo pinilit yon.
Pumirma pa sa ere. Kaso inahabot eh. Pumirma eh.
Ay, pumirma sa ere.
Tinaktak eh.
Pero mananatili ang bola dito sa San Beda. 2 segundo nalalabi sa kanilang shot clock. Knockout play!
Great screen by Dami Contapay. And you get open when you set good screens. Baseline inbound play, sumama yung 2 tao. It was an easy slip for
Right.
Dami Contapay.
Beautiful execution for San Beda there to grab the lead back. Celis for 3. In and out. And rebound. And a jump ball called. Bola pa rin ng JRU. Ito yung knockout play kanina, Coach
Great
Hammer.
screen. Walang magagawa eh. Kasi si Ronnie Aguilar, yung tao niya, nasa hip. When the shooter gets free, mapipilitan humabol. And if there's a miscommunication, malilibre yung screener.
And Dami, that's his spot. Nakakuha ng Demi sa ilalim. Triple try, Mintes. Inot! Pulls it down.
Hindi kalawit. 2 kamay pinipitas para sigurado.
Sabi yung mga rebound nito ni Tony Inot. Buwis buhay. Pahyo. Pass is deflected. Here comes JL. Push shot. Will go for JL de Los Santos.
Meron pala nun. Break jump. One-hand touch. Again, viewers should remember, their last game, meron din silang burst na ganito.
Yan.
I think 7 minutes inside the 4th quarter, that's when they were humming.
Doon nga sila umabante doon ulit nung 4th quarter na against Mapua. Before, ito muna yung tira kanina. De Los Santos stopping, popping. Had the defender in front of him, but didn't matter.
Naaalala ko sa mga tirang ganyan, Coach T.Y. Tang, saka Coach Cholo Villanueva. Of course, Coach T.Y. with CSB. And Coach Cholo with JRU. Yan yung mga laro nila, yung break jump sa elbow, tas guard, tas sure ball.
Correct. De Los Santos with 9 points, by the way, in this ball game. Panapla yung kanina. Tapay! Dami! With a good short stab.
Napapadiin ako pag nakakita ko ng magandang post move at saka rebound din. Ang Dami Contapay vastly improved, especially his conditioning.
Jonicio Mintes rebounded by Contapay. Former San Sebastian Staglet. Amsali is down.
Pinupulikat na.
Experiencing cramps rather, itong si Ryan Amsali.
Kababalik-balik lang nito ni Ryan.
Let's take a look at the play earlier.
Diin eh. Tingnan mo, may help side pa dito si Junicio.
Ayan.
Di pwede eh. Tatalbog ka lang eh.
And
So that's a deep post area eh.
Right.
Wala, 6'6", 6'7" tong Contapay. Turn and shoot. Long arms.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. If you're Jonicio, did his best. Pero to si Ryan Amsali getting checked by his teammate Peter Alfaro. Dahil nga pinupulikat na dito si Ryan. Tama ka, kakabalik lang nito ni
Kakabalik
Ryan.
lang eh. Pero with the work rate that he had in the first half, so this would be an automatic substitution for them. Si JB Bahio, kakainom lang ng tubig, balik agad.
Isang lago ka lang daw.
Wala pa nga eh, kakahawak pa lang niya, kakaabot pa lang ni yung staff nila. I think si Eugene yung nag-abot eh. Abot pa lang ni Eugene yung tubig. Balik na eh.
Balik ka na.
Balik na eh.
Kailangan na.
Eh, pero yan yung inaantay din. Yan. Tagal din yung inantayan. Haba nung pila dyan.
Yan, correct. Ngayon, at least panimula ng season, nasa kanya yung susi. JB Bahio. Bahio forcing the issue. And that's gonna be a foul on JRU. Is it on Junicio? Marvin Junicio yung tatawagan dito. Malaki yan dahil pang-apat yan sa leading scorer today ng JRU na si Marvin Junicio. He's the only guy in double figures in this game with 10 points.
Tsaka yung look na ginagawa dito ng San Beda, they want to hit that post area or go through a high-low on the reversal, quick ball screen attack.
At bago mag-free throw dito si JB Bahio, puntahan natin si Bailey's Akot.
Yes, Martin, just coming from a huddle of the San Beda Red Lions, sabi ni Coach Boyd Fernandez na he showed a little bit of frustration during that third quarter. They lost that third quarter due to being out-rebounded at not being aggressive. Sabi niya that they need to go back to their system. They need to share the ball if they want to win this fourth quarter. Hindi po pwede ang kanya-kanya versus a team like the JRU Heavy Bombers. Kailangan pa nila iangat ang kanilang energy. Back to you, Martin.
Maraming salamat, Baileys. In this game, they have 9 assists out of the 19 field goals made. So let's see if they're able to execute consistently on the offensive side. Talking about San Beda. Medyo pilit yung tira doon ni Kwekutay. But again, Dami Contapay becoming a force in the fourth quarter. 6 points. Dito po sa ating final 10 minutes for Dami Contapay. Again, all of his points coming in this final frame. Abante sila ng 4 na puntos.
Kaya na ng palaki ang ating NCAA family. Kaya naman sa puntong ito, kilalanin natin ang dalawa pang bagong courtside reporters na napili para sa Season 97 dito sa Chatbox. Kasama natin si Lance Santiago at Aya De Quiroz.
Hey!
Hi!
Hey! Gusto mo yung hi?
Hi!
Hey!
Taas ng energy daw.
Taas ng energy. Hello, Aya. Hello, Lance. And welcome to the NCAA family and GMA. Kamusta? Kamusta yung feelings natin? Let's go to Aya first kasi you are a returning courtside reporter sa NCAA. You spent the season here. If I'm not mistaken, that was season 94.
94.
94. So, how do you feel to be chosen again and to be back?
I'm extremely grateful that I'm back. I'm supposed to be a season or 2 seasons more knowledgeable, right? And it feels great to work with you again and with everybody else. So I'm very excited, but I know it's big shoes to fill, and I promise that I will be coming much more prepared this season.
Oh, it's a guarantee.
Grabe, may testimony.
It's an Aya guarantee. Okay. Okay.
Pero going to season 94, I know that is a special season for you too because you tried to be a courtside reporter back then.
Martin, with a game plan of Coach Louie for the last quarter, isa sa mga inaasahan niyang players ay ang kanilang shooting guard na si Jason Celes. Ito ay dahil daw during their trainings and practices, isa daw siya sa may least errors when it comes to 3-point shooting. Nabahagi rin sa akin ni Jason na kagabi, natulog daw siya katabi ang bola with the hopes of getting more points to lead their team. Kaya ngayon na nakaasa sa kanya si Coach Louie, will he be able to deliver it well? Yan ang aabangan natin. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Chantal. Well, Celis is getting it done from the charity stripe. 6 out of 7 free throws. Pero field goal shooting na, medyo hinahanap pa niya yung kanyang tira because he is 0 out of 11 from the field. And JRU, naghahanap ng basket mula sa kanya. This is a good time for him to get it.
Exactly.
As they try to climb back in this one.
At sinasabi nga ni Coach Louie kanina, kaya yan ng 5, hindi kaya ng pa isa-isa, pa dalawa. At special mention, itong si Bonggay, nakakadalawa na raw sa kanya si Contapay. So let's see this matchup.
Right. De Los Santos attacking Inot. De Los Santos, Celis now. Step back 3. Wala. And Pacquiao unable to secure it. So ball will remain with the Heavy Bombers. So 5 on the floor here for JRU. You got Bonggay, De Los Santos, Hungko, Agbong, at saka Celis. Reverse, wala, masikip para dito kay Bonggay.
Mahirap na tira. 4 na tao ang nakapalibot sa kanya on that offense, especially yung dukot sa ilalim. Mahirap yan.
Kwekutay creating the separation and making the shot.
Shot, malinis yung galaw na yun ni James Kwekutay, lowering his forearm right at the hip. There's no offensive foul there. You're not swinging, enough space, using the momentum of the defender to create and make that shot.
And Kwekutay is the first guy in double figures from San Beda with 11. Celis. Agbong attacking, kicking it out. De Los Santos for 3. That one is off. Kala ko mahuhulog yun para kay JL. But San Beda, their confidence starting to grow. As we go into this the last 5 minutes of this game, field goals natin fourth quarter. San Beda 50% from the field. Ito namang JRU, only 1 out of 8. Tignan natin.
12.5%.
Natin to separation, the shot, the basket for James.
Tumatalbog na rin kasi yung bantay sa kanya. No extension needed, just enough force to create a shot. Napapagalaw ako, Martin. Miss ko mag-cover ng games. Nakakatawa magkakasama tayo. Mikey, yung sa Coach Jerry, Papa Bear, Coach Mac. Nandito na. College basketball is back.
Oh, we miss this. We miss this. This atmosphere. Di natin na-experience in the past 2 years. It's finally back. Marami nakaabang. And we hope you guys are enjoying our offerings. De Los Santos now. John Isho, wide open. Wala. Here comes Alfaro. Peter Alfaro. Siya ngayon na magpo-point guard para sa San Beda. They go to Tony. On the left side, pali kay Peter. They go to Dami. Got 6 points in this 4th quarter. Tagal mo pa yan ang dalawa.
Gotta love Coach Boyet Fernandez. The way that he runs his offense, rewarding the big guy. Ilang beses na nila pinupuntahan yun at hindi naman siya pinapaya ni Dami Contapay. Gotta clap that for Coach Boyet.
And again, kumpiyansa yung mga galaw dito ni Dami.
Basic binababalan, tapos dinadala sa poste.
That's right. Pero sa kabila, may foul na itinawag off that shot by Glenn Gonzalez.
Basic straight offense, undersized guy, makatangay at 2 guard defending him. In ka.
Manhandling. Makatangay right there was Dami Contapay.
Tapos wala kang makikita reaction kay Contapay. Laro lang ng laro.
Contapay, 8 points in the game, all in the 4th quarter.
Different look to different look from Coach Boyet. Ngayon, dinala naman niya panay poste. Good adjustment.
Again, dito sa JRU, nahirapan silang mag-pull away, Coach Hammer, because against EAC, they were able to build that double-digit lead 3rd quarter pa lang. Dito sa JRU, medyo dikitan tayo, kaya na-force silang maghanap ng ibang option sa kanilang offense.
Makikita kayo gaano kalalim at gaano kahusay din talaga mag-adjust nitong coaching staff ng San Beda. Kasi pag tinanggal nila yung first option, saan ka na pupunta? And we showed JV Gallego pre-game. Right now, he hasn't made a basket. JB Bayo stepping up. Dami Contapay. Now it's the big guys. It's a war of attrition underneath. You want to control the boards against JRU. That's exactly what San Beda has been doing. Again, the scouting. Coach Gino Manuel, laging may backpack at notes yan. Sure ball.
Excellent point there. Beda activating their picks in the 4th quarter here. Kwekutey. That is deflected by De Los Santos. So mananatili ang bola sa Red Lions. 57-50. Coach Boyet on your screens. San Beda looking good. They want to go up to 3-0 in the season. Baggio, one dribble in, the spin, the shot, the basket for Baggio.
Veterano na rin. Same move, one bounce. Turn to his left shoulder, use the glass to finish that shot. Ganda ng football.
Paborito, yung bank shot na yon para dito kay JB Baggio. Back to a 9-point lead now.
50% from the field. For 10 points, JB Baggio.
In double figures today, JL in and out.
Check that, that's 8 points. 8 points para dito kay Baggio.
Ralph Penuela. Penuela. Alam mo, titira na. Good two-man offense from San Beda there. Penuela, Contapay, Penuela. And San Beda with their biggest lead of the game at 11, 61-50. 3:14 to go. Magbabalik po kami.
It's always nice to see fresh faces starting out in the industry and accompanying them on their journey as they grow to be broadcast professionals. Let's get to know our 2 guests whose dreams have just come true as they are chosen to be part of the 13 NCAA Courtside Reporters for season 97. On Chatbox, here are Avia Zunic and Eden Hernandez.
Woo!
Hi.
Hi, ladies.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
How are you doing?
Good.
First off, we want to congratulate you for getting selected
out of hundreds who audition for courtside reporters. Okay.
Thank you.
Feelings first, because you've been through a lot since that that confirmation, that announcement up to here. Dami niyo nang dumaan. Feelings about being courtside reporter for the NCAA. So yeah, let's start with Avia.
For me, this is also overwhelming. Talagang nakakapanibago, going to the studio, shooting, our workshop and all that. So we still need to get used to it.
Panood on a beautiful Sunday. Man of the quarter for the San Beda Red Lions. It is Tami Contapay scoring 8 points here in the fourth. At sinasamahan niya neto ni JP Baguio, who also has 8 points for San Beda. Pero ito yung huling play kanina, Penuela. Good two-man game with Tami.
Ang utak.
Yan.
Very basic. Inantay na sumundot yung bantay. Quick pass nung nag-relax. Dive. 12-1 run by San Beda in the last 4 minutes.
So this is the second gear na hinahanap kanina ni Coach Hammer mula sa San Beda Red Lions. They activated it here in the fourth quarter. 12-1 run to create the 11-point separation. And here comes Penuela looking to add to their total. Ralph. Take and roll ulit. Pataas yan. Contapay, Baguio. Open si Kwekutey! Wala. That would brought the house down, as they say. Coach Hammer, but Cel is firing on the other side. Wala pa rin. Celis is 0 out of 13 from
Shooter,
the field.
Shooter, shoot. You gotta shoot through the slump. Simple as that.
Yeah. Penuela. Ooh, hard screen by Contapay.
Reward the big boy.
Tami is hounded here. Muntik pang pumasok yun. Here comes De Los Santos. JL now. Stopping. And they will reset. Luxury of time, not on the side of JRU here as we proceed to the last 2 minutes of this game, Coach Hammer. Heavy Bombers just getting shut down here in the fourth quarter, outscored 14-6
Again,
by San Beda.
you would go back 14-6, they had open looks, but they just can't, hindi mahulog yung mga tira nila nandoon even the mga outside shot ni Celis, it was in rhythm, and hindi siya pinagsasabihan ng coaches Because these are the shots that they take in practice, and for some odd reason, di lang talaga nahuhulog.
And again, this is the challenge now for young teams like JRU.
And a short season to boot.
Yon. Minimal room for mistakes para dito sa mga teams natin. So yan ang susubukang i-figure out ng JRU Heavy Bombers.
Uy, Misamis Oriental sa Mindanao.
Galing si EJ Agbong, pero missing the 2 free throws there. Penuela naghahabol ng bola. Good hustle from Junco. Celis, wala pa rin. Kwekutey now. Corrals it. Looking for a teammate here, finds Penuela. Penuela looking to break the press. Dami now. Contapay, wala. Kwekutey gets it back, and JRU again talking about the dry spell, the shutdown enforced by San Beda. 0 field goals in the last 6 minutes.
The defense is there. The defense is there, but offense, they can't buy a bucket. I mean, right there, it's a 24-second shot clock violation. The defense is consistent, making shots.
And with a minute and 20 remaining, 61-50 tayo. Dami Contapay, medyo iika-ika dito. He'll go to the bench. He'll go to another timeout. Final moments of this game when we return.
It's always nice to see fresh faces starting out in the industry and accompanying them on their journey as they grow to be broadcast professionals. Let's get to know our 2 guests whose dreams have just come true as they are chosen to be part of the 13 NCAA Courtside Reporters for season 97. On Chatbox, here are Avia Zunic and Eden Hernandez.
Woo! Hi.
Hi, ladies.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
How are you doing?
Good.
First off, we want to congratulate you for getting selected out of hundreds to audition for courtside reporters.
Thank you.
Feelings first, because you've been through a lot since that that confirmation, that announcement up to here. Dami niyo nang dumaan. Feelings about being courtside reporter for the NCAA. So let's start with Avia.
For me, this is also overwhelming. Talagang nakakapanibago, going to the studio.
Patuloy ang ating fourth quarter action. 1 minute and 20 remaining. And if this trend goes on until the end of the game, Coach Hammer, this is going to be the lowest scoring output from a team in season 97. JRU Heavy Bombers with 50 points so far. Yung pinakamababa, 56, sila rin yun.
Oo. Yung game nila against Mapua, which we also covered.
Right. If I'm not mistaken, 56 din sila against Perpetual. 77-56. And JRU, again, their offense is the main problem. As Celis gets denied right there. Beda getting it back. Final minute of this one. And the Red Lions turning it up here in the fourth quarter on both ends of the floor, shutting down JRU and finding their rhythm. And speaking of rhythm, on cue, James Kwekute with a step back three.
Dagger. So tinatawag na rito ni Coach Boyet, all switch na. All switch and no foul. Sinisenyas na niya dito. So you're leading comfortably by 14 points. And you gotta commend Coach Boyet, Fernandez here, the whole coaching staff for the big adjustment. Because they can't make shots kanina from the outside. Right. They were being a perimeter-oriented team. After the half, they attacked and engaged it from the post.
Yeah.
Even yung perimeter points nila, nanggagaling sa mga backdoor, nanggagaling sa pasa ng big guys. So that's a big adjustment from their game plan.
And again, kung third quarter yung naging diferensya against CAC, this time it's the fourth quarter for Beda, 17-6, Coach Hammer.
True. And hindi rin nakatulong para sa JRU yung mga open looks nila, hindi nila ma-convert. Ang dami nilang mga field goal attempts na andun na. And I would need to stress this. The offense, the job of the offense is to get you open shot. The job of the player is to make those open shots.
Right. And Agbong makes the second, but again, a little too late for the Heavy Bombers here in the fourth quarter. I mean, they had a chance here. Because if it was a 3-point game to begin the fourth quarter, before Beda pulled away, pangga mula dito kay JL De Los Santos. You have a lot of positive notes for JRU kasi they played well until the third quarter.
You could only have so much positive notes.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's making shots and preventing the opponent to make shots. Yeah. That's the simplest way of saying na ganyan ang basketball eh. Mas marami ka dapat puntos, hindi mo dapat pinapapuntos yung kalaban mo. You can't play one side of the basketball.
64-51 here, 35 seconds remaining. Coach Louis fired up on the sidelines, contesting that call. So, with this impending win, it is Beda tying Letran.
3-0.
At the top of the team standings, but a rough start for JRU.
0-3.
An 0-3 hole.
So, bench technical here on Coach Louis Gonzalez.
Shooting the technical free throw is James Kwekute.
So 2 free throws to on a bench technical.
So James tasked to take these free throws. By the way, Kwekute, 15 points, has a chance to equal his total from the previous contest against the Generals. Also, that's just 1 free throw. And a sideline inbound here for Beda.
So back to the drawing board again for JRU. So may clarify dito.
So James thought that he had another one coming up.
So it's just 1 free throw for a bench technical.
So si Coach Boyet, tumawag na ng timeout dito. 65-51, magbabalik po kami.
Hi, I'm AJ Benson. I'm 25 years old. I'm 6'4". I play the forward/guard position for the CSB Blazers. It's a privilege to do that for my brother/Pinsan, Justin Gutang. You're gonna see all our work that we put in, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Warren Bonifacio, 23 years old, 6'4", forward from the Mapua Cardinals. Taga San Simon, Pampanga. Bonnie lang yung tawag sa akin, Bonnie. Bukod sa basketball, habis ko yung paglalaro ng computer games. Tapos yun, yung pag-programming dahil computer engineering ako. Kaya yun, naging habis ko na yun.
Hi, I'm Jeyo Ambohot, 25 years old, 6'7", position, power forward. Nanggaling ako sa New Bataan, Davao de Oro. At doon ako natuto mag-basketball. Tinatawag nila akong Yoy. Di ko din alam ba't yung binabansag nila sa akin.
My name is Kenneth Villocando from Tondo, forward 6'2". Bago mag-start yung pandemic, nag-online training na kami. Hindi kami na inaan ng loob para mag-give up.
Your shots. Simple as that. That's been the dilemma and the challenge for the heavy bombers. Yung mga makeable shots nila.
Right.
Yan. Mag-aalas 5 pa. Alas 5 lagpas konti. Meron pang 5 sa Plaza Hugo nito. Pwede pa humabol. Pwede pa humabol dyan.
Ready pa yan mag 2 games dun.
Pwede pa. Pag lang. Kaibigan na sa Santa Ana, Manila. At sa Dipolog. Maayong adlaw sa inyong tanan.
Ayan.
Mga nagtanaw ng ating dula ngayong araw ng Domingo.
Because
dito sila eh. Kasi abot tayo doon, regional TV eh.
Right,
Lakas natin, regional ang RTV natin doon.
Ayan, correct. We are heard and seen, again, different parts of the Philippines. Our coverage here on GTV. Lahat din ng mga naka-online nanonood sa atin, syempre. Yung mga NCAA fans natin nakatutok. Via YouTube, GMA Sports, NCAA Philippines, and worldwide as well on GMA Pinoy TV. But all right, we will resume action here. Final moments of this game. 3-0 in the season itong San Beda. After this, CJ Gonzalez will check in for JRU. And it's Kwekute triggering this one in. So you got 3 teams undefeated so far in Letran, San Beda, and Mapua. Mapua, naghahanap pa rin ng 3rd game nila of the season.
Pero when you watch the games, Letran, I mean, head and shoulders above the way that they're executing. Renz Abando looking like an early pick to win MVP. With the production that he has. I mean, points, rebounds, across the board, brilliance, and the mere presence of Renz Abando on that team. Luis Sangalang vastly improved. Sobrang solid maglaro.
And this is Renz Abando not starting for Letran, by the way. He got 24 minutes earlier. Came off the bench. Scored 24 big points. For San Beda, this is a good character building win. Coach Hammer, di ba?
I mean,
overcoming adversity.
And when you're playing JRU, it's a highly physical basketball game. Make no mistake about it. Yeah, their record is 0-3, but the physicality, the effort, hindi mo matatawaran. It's just the offense. It's very anemic. Kanina, 60 out of 204 yung kanilang field goals. Today, they are 19 of 65. Mamaya, ko-compute natin yan. So that's around 269 field goal attempts. Dagdag mo pa yung free throws nila, which is 21. 9 out of 21. Those things add up eh.
Right. Tough outing again for JRU here. Still looking for their first win. So CJ Gonzalez na pinasok kanina. Could be a guy na pwedeng ibabat ni Coach Louie in the next game. But again, still looking for the right players, the right mix that will be confident enough, to finish the game and get them their first win.
Laging pinapaalala ng mga coaches, as long as there is time on that board, you don't need to stop playing. Be it 20 points down, be it 20 points up. It's habits.
Right.
It's what you would bring to practices. It's what you would bring to games. So, every second counts. Ayaw mong timeoutan ka, ayaw mo fouling ka sa dulo, kailangan mag-ipon ka na investment. You play hard all the time.
And James Kwekute, that one ties his season high. This one gets him the new season high. So he's got 17 so far. And it is 67 to 53. Back-to-back solid performances from James Kwekute. This is the expectation from him to start off this season, and he is answering the call of Coach Boyd Fernandez, and that makes it official. San Beda with their third win of the season, 67 to 53 over JRU, using a big fourth quarter to secure this dub.
Big guys answering the call. Saktong-sakto, hawak yung telepono, tinawag, ready, pasok sa loob, veterano, Kuntapay at Bahio, nag-produce in controlling the boards. Kasi ngayon, out-rebounded ang JRU. No, technically, hindi pala 51-48 in our final tally, but the tempo of the fourth quarter and the second half, San Beda was also attacking. For some time lamang sila sa rebounding. So they were attacking the offensive rebounds, and the big guys really made their presence felt. Good adjustment again by Coach Boyd Fernandez.
And there you go, that is the San Beda Red Lions executing down the stretch with a fantastic play of their big men, as Coach Hammer mentioned earlier. Tami Kuntapay scoring all of his 8 points in that fourth quarter. Samahan mo pa ng 6 rebounds at saka 1 steal. Si JB Bahio naman, 8 points and 10 boards for that guy. Came off the bench today. But still, was very consistent, Coach Hammer. Mapa starter, mapa off the bench, you can rely on JB Bahio to contribute.
20 points to 9. That was the final quarter scoring in our ball game. Of course, striking distance on JRU throughout the first half and the third quarter. But again, yung medyo umarya na ng bagya, pero hindi mo pa rin makita yung diin ng San Beda na expectation natin.
But they'll take the win.
Nonetheless, a win's a win.
Yeah. And they have a lot of course, points here. Yung mga hindi nila nagawa, this is something they are going to address in the coming days in preparation of their next game of the season for JRU. They are circled up right now. They're still trying to find their first win of the season. Obviously, mahaba-habang programa na to para sa kanila. But also here in the season, you pointed this out on Game On, Coach Hammer, that they don't have their main guys in Amores and Aje
No
Miranda.
excuses. No
Right.
excuses na yan. Tatlong laro na yan. You need to go back to the drawing board. No excuses. Walang excuses. You were not able to make shots in the first 3 games. Gotta make shots in the next 4 if you want your season 97 to continue to at least have a shot at that play-in rounds.
That's right. 0-3. Medyo mahirap nang bumalik dyan. But let's see. You know, it's still a long season for JRU here. Again, we will be including the top 6 teams in our play-in tournament. At yung top 6 na yon, yung 5th and 6th, may chance pa yung mag-Final 4, ha?
Knockout game yan. Babalikan natin ating tournament format. 1 and 2 would have a twice-to-beat advantage. 3 and 4, knockout for that 3rd seed. Yung matatalo, lalabanan. Yung knockout game, mananalo sa knockout game ng 5 and 6. Yung manalo dun sa knockout game sa play-in would be the number 4 seed.
And that's, again, the twist that we have in the NCAA Season 97 play-in tournament matapos po ang ating single round elimination. So JRU, they're looking at their schedule right now and hoping they could take advantage of that schedule and get some wins. Heavy Bombers of Coach Louie Gonzalez, napakabatang team.
Ang tanong na dyan ngayon, paano ka babangon?
Yan.
Kumbaga, hindi naman yan gano'ng karaming beses ka pinabagsak. Gano'ng karaming beses kang tatayo, babangon, lalaban ulit kinabukasan. Ganun lang yan eh.
And one guy that really needs to turn it up for JRU and find his shot, Jason Celis, because in the third straight game, noong una tabla sila ni JL De Los Santos with 24 shots. Second game, siya yung pinakamaraming itinira, 24 shots as well. Today, siya rin yung may pinakamaraming tira on the field or with 16 shots.
Shooter shoot.
Yun.
Shooter shoot. And he would find his stroke.
Yeah.
Definitely. He has to and he will. Yan naman ang player eh. Pag binigyan mo ng pagkakataon, babawi at babawi yan. Hindi ka pwedeng mabaon.
A newcomer in the NCAA, so he is hoping to bounce back in the coming games for the Heavy Bombers. Our final score on the big board here, 67-53. Red Lions again with their third straight win to begin NCAA season 97. Tabla nga sila ng Letran Knights at the top of the team standings. So it is going to be a collision course mula sa mag-rivals na yun. Binanggit to kanina ni Anton Rojas during their broadcast in the first game. We're setting up for an exciting finish here in our elimination round. I'll be in the next 2 weeks. Ayan po. Final score natin, 67-53. So magbabalik po kami. Pagbalik natin, kakausapin natin ang ating best player of the game.
We are stronger together, ang puso. We are stronger together, ang puso.
Hi, I'm AJ Benson. I'm 25 years old. I'm 6'4". I play the forward/guard position for the CSB Blazers. It's a privilege to do that for my brother/Pinsan, Justin Guteng. You're gonna see all our work that we put in, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Warren Bonifacio, 23 years old, 6'4", forward from the Mapua Cardinals. Taga San Simon, Pampanga. Bonnie lang yung tawag sa akin, Bonnie. Bukod sa basketball, habis ko yung paglalaro ng computer games. Tapos yung pag-programming dahil computer engineering ako. Kaya yun, naging habis ko na yun.
Hi, I'm J.O. Ambohot, 25 years old, 6'7", possession.
Naalala nyo naman yung last game namin, sobrang dikit and pangit din nung nilaro ko. Sabi nga ni Coach, kailangan kong bumawi sa game na to. Kailangan ko patunayan na kabilang ako sa San Beda Red Lions.
Now, during this game, marami kayong runs against the JRU Heavy Bombers at kayo pa rin ang nagwagi. Ano naman naging advantage nyo versus the Heavy Bombers in this game?
Siguro ang naging advantage namin at the end of the game, nag-stick kami sa sistema ni Coach and di kami bumitaw and lalong-lalo na bumawi din kami sa depensa and communicate sa loob. Kaya yun siguro yung key advantage namin.
Okay, so this game naman, malapit na bang next game nyo dahil dikit-dikit ang laro natin. Anong madadala nyo sa larong ito for next game?
Siguro yung madadala namin next game is yung intensity namin, dadalhin pa rin namin yung intensity namin and yung tawag dito, yung lakas ng pag-iisip namin and yung focus namin sa game and one at a time lang kami, hindi kami nagmamandali. So, tiwala lang kami sa sistema ni Coach, yun lang.
Okay, so Dami, during that fourth quarter run, dikit yung laban all throughout for most part of that game. Pero yung dumating yung fourth quarter, dik-dika na yung laban. What was running through your mind? Were you composed? Medyo kinabahan ka ba? Nakinig ka lang kay Coach?
So, naging ko nung fourth quarter, sabi ko, first, second, third, pangit na nilaro ko. So, fourth quarter, kailangan ko bumawi. So, ginawa ko lahat ng makakaya ko, ginawa ko lang yung trabaho ko para makatulong sa team and ayun, nanalo kami this game. Yun lang.
Dami, share mo sa amin yung extra work na ginagawa mo. You put up 6 boards in this game. What does a big man like you do during your free time? After training, before training, ano yung extra work na ginagawa mo?
Extra work na ginagawa ko, especially kasi nakasanayan ko na before game, nag-workout ako. After game, mag-workout pa rin ako. Kumbaga, parang hindi kompleto yung araw na walang workout para sa akin. Kaya yun, kailangan ko din maging malakas sa loob kasi puro banggaan, pisikalan, pero kailangan natin tagapin and mindset lang, yun lang.
So after this game, mag-workout ka pa?
Oo, mag-workout pa. Maaga pa eh.
Mag-workout pa rin. Mag-aaga pa rin tayo. Siyempre, tingin mo, sa inyo si Coach Hammer. Tuloy-tuloy pa yung workout natin. Pwede kang bumate, Dami, tsaka yung invite mo ang San Beda Red Lions community for your next game.
Unang-una, salamat sa San Beda Red Lions and San Beda community. And binabati ko rin yung family ko, yung nanay ko, tatay ko, and yung mga grandparents ko, mga pinsan ko, tita ko, and yung mga katrabaho ni Mama sa Tuguegarao. And shoutout din pala sa taga Tuguegarao City, lahat-lahat ng mga kaibigan ko. And to my friends and to my coaches, to my, tawag dito? To my teammates, yun. Thank you. And binabati ko rin pala, munti ko na makalimutan, yung girlfriend ko and yung family niya.
Siyempre, Dami. Thank you, Dami. Congrats again on the win. Good luck next game. Back to you, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Salamat, Baylis. Muntik pa makalimutan, ha? Magagalit sa'yo yan, Dami. Pero congratulations. Dami Kuntapay, our best player of the game. He got 8 points all in the fourth quarter. Siya po yung dahilan kung bakit nag-run ng ganun ng San Beda and we're able to create that cushion in the fourth quarter. Ngayon naman, kasama natin ang ating winning head coach of this game. Head coach ng San Beda, multi-titled NCAA coach, Coach Boyd Fernandez. First off, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Coach, gusto kong pag-usapan natin si Dami Kuntapay at si JB Baguio. Your big men did the work in the fourth quarter. Kasi kiskisan kayo ng JRU, di kita, nag-uunahan kayo. But again, those big men answered the call in the fourth quarter and came up with timely baskets.
Actually, credit to Coach Louis. Their wings really guarded our wings as well.
Right.
They know that James, Ralph, and even Peter Alparo, they have to stop my wings. So I told my big guys, we'll go to you in the second half, and hopefully you can execute it. And I'm happy that they came out in the fourth quarter, especially JB and Dami really played well in the second half. So I do thank them for that, but thank to my players. They really played well tonight, but credit to JRU and Coach Louis for a very good game. Very good game.
Coach, yung big guys nyo, you said that like adjust second half, you guys were attacking the offensive boards. Lahat ng boards nyo. Kaya pinulikat din si Ryan Amsali kasi inata-atake nyo. Coach, was it a concentrated effort? Dahil nakikita natin with the scouting, tinignan ko pa nga binabanggit si Coach Gino, dahil kitang-kita na ina-atake talaga. Isa na lang nga ang sumisafety because we got used to 2 tao ang pinapa-safety nyo. Ngayon, 4 ang nagka-crash. Was it really part of the game plan?
Well, actually, alam naman natin ang JRU is probably the number 1 team in rebounds.
Yes, Coach.
They're averaging like close to 59 rebounds a ball game and 27 offensive rebounds. So, for us, we really have to attack the boards as well kasi pagka pinagbigyan namin yung JRU, kakainin kami buong buo sa ilalim. So, we advise Winston, to really attack the boards. And then hopefully with James getting healthier, sabi ko, atake mo lang, then some other guys will just be the safe.
So that's the method to the madness. Kaya ini-start si Inot. And Coach, reward naman kayo. He had 2 big offensive rebounds and putbacks in the third quarter.
Right, and it was an entertaining game para dito kay Tony Inot. Pero Coach, I love that because you used the main strength of JRU against them in this ball game. Pero ito Coach, I'm seeing that hindi pa talaga ganun ka-fluid pero nananalo pa rin ang San Beda. Coach, what are some of the things that para sa'yo, nakikita mo na yung first 3 games nyo, ano pa yung mga kailangan yung ayusin para mapalakas pa itong San Beda?
Well, unang-una, kailangan naming matutunan palalo yung defensive system namin. Due to the fact that all my players, kasi 8 out of 15 are rookies.
Right.
And hindi pa galing sa ibang
programa.
So, magkaiba-iba yung sistema. So, we only had a month and a half to prepare. Well, we practice twice a day, but it's really different if you had games before.
Tune-up games, Coach.
Tune-up games. So, medyo hirap talaga kami. And we just have to polish our defensive system. Then, we have to really know how to execute our offense. Medyo masama pa yung execution namin. But
pero ito,
again,
Coach, nahihirapan na kayo niyan. Masama na execution. Nananalo pa rin kayo.
Coach, quick question. Last question to.
Go, Coach.
Meron kang sinurprise na ginawa kayo na bigla kang sumuna. Hindi kita nakikitang sumusona the past for how long that you've been with the NCAA. You are a man-to-man team. You are the best defensive squad. Bigla kang sumuna, doon sila nahirapan.
Well, we try to mix up our defense right now due to the fact that we are not really in one page right now in our defense, defensive scheme. So sometimes we try to mix it up with zone. Medyo nag-click ng konti, but they made some threes also. So that's why we just mix it up. We don't go all the way zone. But again, JRU, they're a good team.
Mark,
There will be a good team.
hindi pa sila in one page.
Yes.
Pero Coach Boyet on that defensive, nakita natin dami rin switching.
Maraming switching. Pero 3-0.
3-0.
Coach Hammer.
We're just lucky.
Ayan. Pero, Coach, congratulations on the win. Sino, meron ka bang gustong pasalamatan? Some greetings here na nanonood sa'yo ngayon, mga loved ones mo.
Well, sa lahat ng loved ones ko, thank you for always been there watching us. I know na I've been out of the house, been out of your connection in the past few months. But again, thank you for the support. Thank you for the San Beda community for always been there for us. Una-una, thank you Boss MVP for giving us all the support. And salamat din dun sa administration ng San Beda University, Taytay, na binigyan kami ng pagkakataon na magstay sa SBU Taytay.
Yun yung main venue niya.
Yes,
sa Bawal.
alam ko medyo mahirap sa kanila dahil naiipit sila dun sa amin dahil yung isang building kuha namin. But I do thank them for everything, for their support. Sana hindi po kayo magsawa sa amin, nandun kami lagi sa Taytay. And again, sana supportahan nyo kami lagi, especially yung San Beda community, as well as sana manood kayo sa GMA, sa GTV para mag-enjoy naman tayo sa NCAA.
And so far, hindi naman sila nagsisisi, Coach. Sinusuklian nyo yung supportang ibinibigay sa inyo ng San Beda management. So ayan po, Coach, maraming salamat and congratulations again. There you go.
Thank you.
Our winning head coach for this game between JRU and San Beda, Coach Boyet Fernandez. 3-0 na ang San Beda Red Lions in the season. They're on top of the team standings right now, pero magpapatuloy po ang ating coverage dahil meron pa tayong kakausaping tatlo pang players. We got the bigs of the Red Lions daw, kasama ngayon ni Chantal Laude.
Salamat, Martin. Mga kapuso, kasama ko ngayon ang tatlo sa holdovers and promising players ng San Beda Red Lions. Pero ngayon, una nating makikilala, son of a former PBA star, we have Franz Abuda. Hello, Franz!
Hello.
Ayan, hello. Anong pakiramdam that you're following the footsteps of your dad na si Freddy Abuda?
Siyempre, pressured kasi naging PBA player siya. At the same time, graduating na ako kaya kailangan ko magpakita ng performance sa NCAA. Then at the same time, nag-enjoy lang ako na following footsteps sa dad ko. That's it.
Enjoy, pero may konting pressure. Yan ang narinig natin kay Franz. Pero ngayon, ano sa tingin mo yung magiging improvements mo pa na nagagawin for this season?
For sure, yung offense ko, kailangan ko i-improve. Nandun na, tapos yung defense, kailangan i-maintain na lang para maganda yung performance mapakita.
Definitely, aabangan natin yan. And up next, we have another big man. We have here, JB Bahio. Hello, JB!
Hello.
What's the feeling ngayon? For sure, masaya. Pero nanalo ang San Beda Red Lions na nakahabol from a very grueling first half. Anong pakiramdam?
Siyempre masaya, pero the same time, madami pa kaming kailangan i-improve sa defense namin, sa communication namin, and sa execution sa mga plays namin.
Kanina, JB, medyo nahirapan kayo. Paano kayo nakabangon? Ano yung naging battle cry ng San Beda Red Lions?
Nag-focus lang kami sa defense namin and communicate lang.
Communication talaga is key. And of course, last but certainly not the least, we have here Alex Visser. Hello, Alex.
Hello.
Ayan, anong aabangan namin sa'yo for this season 97?
Siyempre, as one of the holdovers from last season, we are looking to always have the next man step up. So whenever the starters are finished playing their game, we're always ready to step up and go in their place. And it's always making sure that we perform all the way through the entire game without any lapses. Yeah.
Wow. Indeed, ready to step up. In a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you with the remaining games of San Beda Red Lions for this season?
Probably a 9.9.
Wow, very high score with your current standing. And ayan, narinig po natin from our players. Pero ngayon, we'll give them a chance to greet their fellow loved ones and families. Let's start with Franz.
Hello, binabati ko pala lahat ng nanonood sa NCAA. Sa family ko, sa friends ko, sa girlfriend ko, hello. Tsaka sa family ng girlfriend ko. Okay.
And up next, we have JB.
Pwede Bisaya. Ay, sa akong magpapa, sa akong maigsoon, sa Amit family, and sa tanan ulang guhunan o labi na gyud sa taga-tungasan.
Ayan, and another fellow Visayan here, Alex.
Yeah, so to everyone from Dumaguete, salamat kayo sa pagtanaw sa among dula. Thank you sa suporta. Thank you to my mom and my brother for supporting me all the way, and thank you to my girlfriend as well.
At ayan, maraming salamat po mga kapuso. Patuloy niyo po kaming suportahan sa NCAA Season 97. Back to you, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Maraming salamat, Chantal. There you go, the bigs of the San Beda Red Lions. At maganda rin na nakapagbisaya. At saka syempre, malaman ng mga...
Pag-down sa dula, pwede.
Ayan, diba?
Pwede.
Well represented sa lineup ng San Beda and of course here in the NCAA. Different regions here in the Philippines.
True. Alam mo, Martin, napapangiti ako kasi si Franz Abuda was in the SPP when his dad was coaching in San Beda on my squad. So nakita ko, literally nakita ko siya nanalo from grade 4 till the college level. So ngayon, siya na yung one of the team captains and siya na yung senior ng kanilang koponan. So it's para full circle for me, napapangiti ako.
Nare-reveal din yung edad mo.
Okay lang,
okay lang.
21 forever.
Pero kita mo naman, sanay na sanay si Franz sa mga interviews, getting a little bit trimmed going into this season. Mas mobile na yan, mas ready na rin makipagbanggaan dito sa NCAA Season 97. Alright, sisilipin po natin ang magiging games natin on Tuesday. The action will continue. We got 2 games, 2 explosive games here, Coach Hammer. Ito na. It's about to get heated up here in the NCAA. San Sebastian kontra Mapua sa ating first game. Pangalawa sa atin, EAC versus CSP.
All teams coming off wins, especially yung magandang matchup yung first game natin, yung Baste Mapua. Parehas in game nagkatalo yung laban. Sa kabila naman, yung EAC medyo banderang kapos, nakabawi, nanalo. 2 game yun na dikit. CSP getting their rhythm, and the big guy will go zoom. And of course, Robin Naive.
Gets more exciting as we go deeper into the season. Coach Hammer, maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat, Martin. Another week.
Yeah, another week. First week down dito sa ating NCAA Season 97. And on behalf of the entire broadcast team, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, my partner, our courtside reporters, Bailey's Akot and Chantal Laude. This is Martin Javier saying thank you for watching our Sunday doubleheader. We hope you enjoyed the action, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the Sunday as well. This has been your coverage of the NCAA Season 97. Stronger together, buo ang puso on GTV.